fighting Francisco Pizarro, and then we got kicked out because Dead logged on and forgot to tell me, which is fine. So let's kick this guy's ass and continue. Yeah, so we're in level 10 out of 11. I don't know whether 11 is going to have its own level effectively, or whether it's just the boss fight. We don't know until we get there. But there's a potential that we could finish the game today. If not, we'll finish it tomorrow, one would think. But to start with, the most important thing is to kill shit lips over here. Okay. Here we go. We're doing it.
Death to the weak.
Let's just get rid of those guys so we don't have to worry about them. Maybe put this guy over here. So same thing. And then him like here. And then that should work. And everyone attack this. These guys should die. One would think. Potentially. Very close to. He's dead. Francisco Pizarro is apparently really bad, and we can just taunt that off. And that's basically already done. He's already dead. Effectively.
Yes.
Unless there's some other... Unless we have to kill everybody else, but if it's just the boss, that's it. Somebody died. Our tank died. I was not paying attention. But that was it. Somehow our tank died. He must have hit like a freight train to kill freaking Zane. Kane. He must have hit really fucking hard. Okay, after the battle, Maeve withdraws Proteus's life essence, capturing Crystal, shells it into her hands, hesitating to present it above the corpse for the already fallen. Seeing the girl's hesitation, Whisper runs over and snatches the crystal from the marksman's hand. Queen of Shadows does not fear such magic. This is beyond the necromantic arts, even beyond the undead. To take the essence of what is to be alive, this is something else. Seeing the deep, genuine displeasure in Eric's face, even the Queen of Shadows gives pause. Without word, Kane snatches the crystal from Whisper and presents it to the fallen. Soft blue luminescence rises up at the body and floats into the crystal. We're wasting time, and I for one am ready to conclude my travels in this tower. Okay. Zeta. ISO. Welcome. What the bits do? What? What the bits do? Like Twitch bits? Is that what you mean? Welcome, both of you. Maeve reaches out towards Kane, but stops before grabbing his arm. Her concern-filled eyes, searching for some familiarity on the cold, stone-like face watching the life essence as it sucked away. Feeling the marksman's gaze, Kane turns, sigh, and lowers the crystal. I take no pleasure in this, High Curia, but it must be done, and I would sooner do it myself than have to carry the burden of the undead, of the deed, sorry, in the rest of your life. We did it. Fucking did it. We got that life essence. We can open that bridge thingy. Bridge thingy? Wall thingy. Okay, we can fight those guys if we wanted to. What do you mean, what the bits do? What, like Twitch bits? They're like, they're donations. They give you bragging rights for one thing, yeah. That's true. You get on the leaderboard if you do bits. Twitch bits. So if you donate me bits, every 100 bits is $1, basically. So you can see above the chat, Dead and Blaze are silly and donate a lot of money because they're like good friends that I've known for a long time, and they've been wanting to like help out in a long time, but they live in China. And so they had to figure out a way with VPNs and all that to actually do it. But they've been like part of the, well, they've been friends for like 8 years. So they've finally like, fuck, after 8 years, we've finally managed to do it. Let's catch up in 8 years worth of shit in like a month. Anyway, this is a two-hander, so it's no good. This is a one-hander. It might be good. It is 4 might. Increases critical damage from 2. He doesn't really need damage though, it's the thing. This gives stun and nah, we're not gonna use it. We'll give it to this idiot. Maybe. That's so nice. It is, yeah. So you can see that Dead's first, Blaze is second, and Raz is third. So Raz is 400 bits. If you were to do 500 bits, you'd take the bronze trophy, effectively. That's what it is. That's what bits do. And it, you know, it's just like a donation to yeah, donation. Support the streamer and all that stuff. Okay, penetral barrier bearing distinct signature of tower avatar. Your champions cannot break through it. So we're gonna have to go back to the other one. Oh wait, we can go up here? We can go up here, never mind. I'm still too broke. That's the thing, everyone's broke. Which is fine, I mean, you know, it's a bonus for me. If people donate and stuff, but everyone's broke. Oh, this got 4 mastery. This got 4 speed. Interesting. This got 4 speed and 10 attack speed. Hook me up, holy shit. 4 speed, no attack speed. 4 speed, no attack speed. So this has, are these the same thing? No, this has health regeneration, mana regeneration 2. This has mana regeneration 4. I think maybe this one. Smashed it. So hang on. Where is our attack speed? Our attack speed is 211%. 201, 211, 213. So that is better. 4 speed, and this gives 4 mastery, but also 10% attack speed. Sweet. Okay, restores 1.5 mana per weapon hit, increases health by 12, increases mana by 12. Okay, chuck these bad boys in. Why is that not working? Did that work? It did. Per weapon hit, she attacks so freaking fast. She's gonna have mana for days. That's awesome. Oh man. Now that the whole not enchanting things, because I thought there were like one enchantment scroll was one thing. Skill damage by 40% for chest armor. Is really funny. But as we talked about, like, it's not like we're struggling in the game or anything. And didn't particularly matter if we didn't have a hard time. If we had an easy time, but still, it's still pretty funny. Already got to go. Wanted to stop by and mention that some old man threw a muffin at you. Of course he did. I thought you were like around more these days. Either way, have a good day. Hopefully I see you soon, like more often soon. Okay. Particle wave theory, bridges and doorways to other dimensions. Will an energy disk negate the connection point? Okay, fantastic. That's really good. This is where we need to go. Secret library? No. There was a... Was it this? Magical barrier. Yeah, so we need to go there. We're so close. We're so close to finishing the Tower of Time. And then if Josh is right, then running all the way back up it, which is not going to be good. I generally get to come by and listen to the stream, but don't get the chance to talk. I see. That sucks. Here we go. Releasing the life essence into the mist injects a cloud of red particles in front of your party. When the red particles make contact with the blue particles, a small sizzle can be heard and both particles turn into a white ash-like substance. Not waiting for the thousands of particles floating in the midair to collide, the dwarf shoves Eric towards the mist and walks boldly towards the databank room, calling for the others to follow. Your champion's following behind the dwarf, walking through the mist which swirls around them. Thick and vicious, yet traversable. When they reach the other side, your champions are covered with a fine layer of white dust. Great. It's a tower log. A small silver box hanging on the wall grabs your champion's attention. It's not hanging on a wall, it's just floating on the floor. It's a recorder. A device used to capture personal thoughts, like a written diary, but archived of spoken word. Kayla pushes the button and a small list of names appears from nowhere. With a swipe of her finger, the names change until the engineer's old eyes light up. Kayla selects one of the names with a familiar voice, begins to speak from unseen location. Tower Avatar First Log. Today I've been active for 33 days. Each day is more exciting and eventful than the last. It is in feeling of anticipation, what it is meant to be alive. I feel a great sense of debt to my paternal creators for their constant effort and compassion for creating me. It disheartens me to know that I will never be able to repay their accomplishments, but I'll spend all my days trying to the utmost ability. The Magi continue to request my participation in a number of tasks. They call them mundane, but since I've never done most of them before, they are quite wonderful, as I am more than happy to comply. Elias, welcome. I find a new task to these personal recordings particularly interesting. My fathers say they want to study my self-awareness responses, but I can't help but think, look back on these logs many years from now and see that my thoughts and outlook have changed. Well, it's always the way. I'm scheduled for maintenance review in 30 seconds, so I'll end my first recording here. Until tomorrow. Great. It's just the same thing over and over again. Great. Okay, what is this? It's a memory bank core. Inside the databank room, large ancient machines buzz and hum. Black gears tethered with thin, flat rope, unlike anything you've seen before. Spin and click. This is it. The machines are one of the Avatar Construct's databanks. Something like a memory stone. All we need to do is destroy this equipment. No sooner said, your champions fall on the technology with hammer, axe, and blade. The machinery is far more fragile than it appears. In only a few seconds, the room grows quiet and still. And here comes Toots. And Whisper is just coming into. The sound of crackling energy and all too familiar voice calls out in the silence. The Tower Avatar appears before your champions, but her appearance is odd. Her movements are regular in speed, sometimes moving much more slowly than normal, followed by extreme fast movements as if to compensate. Impotent fools! You will destroy all of Atara if you continue with your actions. Stand aside, Avatar. We've already defeated you in combat. Do not force our hand to destroy you once and for all. Rebellious filth, you're a mockery of the Order. You are no true Magi. I will not do your bidding. She doesn't recognize us as all. The effects of the first databank being destroyed, no doubt. Okay, she's gone. The Tower Avatar growls, though her face holds no expression. Her form then totally freezes before your party, staring into thin air. As Maeve waves her hand before the Avatar's face, the sound of crackling energy fills the room, and a strong gust of wind pushes your party back. Not too far back. I mean, look, it could fall off. There's no handrails. This is an ONS, H&S safety issue right here. There's no handrails. No one would be able to work here. You'd get slaughtered by the safety people. As the gust subsides, the Avatar is gone. And so is this. We're on level 10. Yeah, remember yesterday when we got cut off? We were fighting Francesco Cicero or something. And then deadlogged on and we got kicked out. We're a fair way, maybe a third of the way through 10? Yeah, like a quarter of the way through 10. Right, it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unless the entrance doesn't count, but I assume it does. Getting really close, yeah. We may be able to finish it today. If not today, maybe tomorrow. It depends how long. It depends how long this takes. This level takes, and if there's a whole level underneath this, or whether the 10th level, 11th level is just a boss or something. We'll have to see. Okay, Proteus's meld staff. Let's have a look. It's got some resistances on it. It's got 40% slow, which is good. Like 12% stun and blind, 24% daze is good. 40% slow is much higher, obviously. Lose 100 mana, lose health regen, lose mana regen, critical hit, critical damage, 5 more might, -3 life. Oh, and that's got on hit effect slow. No, it's no good. It's no good. It's no good. It should be good. It's Proteus's, but it's no good. How are you this morning? Anyway, I forgot to ask. Oh yeah, he's got levels. Okay, is this good? No, it's bad. They're both bad. He's got levels. Do more damage. Actually. Let's get that to 0, because I don't like being in the negatives. Oh, so close. Can't do that. He doesn't really need any more heals. Taunt? Can't do taunt. No, we want the dash for cash. We need 3 more points. Next level you can get that. It's pretty good. Doing decent. Had a boring day at home. Boring day at home still is better than a shit day somewhere else, right? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Went out for dinner to a friend's last night, which was pretty fun. We played some games and stuff. It was pretty good. Have you played Uno Flip yet? It's like the new craze at the moment, Uno Flip. It's pretty good. I like it. And then we played another game called... Shit, I don't know what it was called. But it's something to do with trading beans. It was pretty fun, actually. Uno Flip. You know how Uno works, right? Haven't played Uno in years, but you remember how it works, yeah? Uno's great, because you can just get like 10 people together, and it doesn't matter, and you play Uno, and each round takes like, you know, a couple of minutes and stuff. Yeah, so it's normal Uno, but instead of +1, +2 and +5s, it's +1s and +2s. But everything else stays the same, but there's a flip card. And then if you play the flip card, you turn the entire deck upside down, and you turn your hand. You flip the deck basically upside down. You flip your hand upside down, and then there's another side of Uno, and it's like the dark side. So instead of blue, yellow, green, and red, it's like pink, purple, teal, and orange, and it's way more brutal. So instead of like there's +5s, there's instead of skip to like skip one person, it skips all the way back to you. So you just skip back to you, and then you can just play another card. Or if you have like 3 of those skips, you can just skip, play another card. What else is there? There's like a draw 5, and you change the color. There's the most brutal card is you play it, and you can change the color to whatever color you want. No, sorry, you put it down and you select a color. So say you select orange, for instance. The person next to you has to keep picking cards off the top of the deck until they get an orange card, and then they have to play it. So, you know, they might draw 2 and get an orange card. Or last night I did it to my friend Samantha. She picked up 28 cards before she got an orange card. It was really funny. So I'm just like, orange. And she's like, alright. Nope. 28 times, and then finally put an orange card down. It's like, fuck, you just picked up 28 cards in one turn. And then it got reversed, and then, so every time it got to me, she would just hit me with like +5s and all this shit. But then because you can't use strategy, right? Because you're like, oh, okay, I've got this left, I'll just do this, and then I'll do a skip, and then I'll put this card down or whatever. It gets reversed, it gets flipped, sorry, and then you look at the other side of your hand, you're like, oh shit, I've got completely different cards. So you can't you can never plan what you're doing. It's really fun. And then people can flip it back as well, and then back again and back again. So you can never really plan your attack. It's random, yeah. It's good. It's like the definitive version of Uno. It's really fun. If you ever see it or whatever, or anyone watching this sees Uno Flip and they like Uno, you should pick it up. It was only like $10, so it's pretty cheap. But yeah, it's very good. It's pretty funny. 28 cards though, it was it was brutal. The highest we had before was the other night, different friends. Camille had to pick up 15, but then yeah, I got Sam to pick up 28. She was not happy. And within 4 turns, she got me to pick up 23 cards. With the 28 cards she got all these bullshit cards that got me to pick up 23. So it kind of paid me back. Anyway, a chamber filled with skeletal remains greets your party. A Tomb of the Ancients and great battle. Hey, the skeletons. Hey, watch it, chief. Skeletons are almost random. The look of the last stand. Every man for himself against a single opponent. The pendants are ringing among the bones. There is no question the loser of this battle were the Magi. Oh no, poor Magi. There's gonna be an ambush. I feel like there's gonna be an ambush. Yeah, and then we played some game where you trade beans and you like plant beans and stuff. It sounds weird, but it was actually pretty fun. I can't remember what it's called, but we have like board game nights fairly regularly. At the far end of the room, Maeve discovers a single skeleton charred black and partially scorched to ash. Beneath the exposed ribcage, clutched in the left hand, is a large tome similarly burned. Carefully extracting the book, the marksman discovers a few pages are still legible. I see now that we're in an area instilling the tower avatar with self-awareness, adaptive learning, and the ability to seek self-determination. We thought these qualities would make her the most effective construct ever created, that she would be the key to breaching Proteus's barrier and killing the first mages once and for all. Instead, they gave her rise to stubborn willfulness and rebellious schemes. Right this very moment, as I write this entry, I'm informed that the avatar has returned and demands the remaining Magi leave her tower at once. Her tower! Demands against their own creators, declaring those who brought into existence to fight the first behalf as the enemy themselves. Such insolence, such brashness, such foolishness. She knows nothing of the secret failsafes we set in motion. Though it saddened me to go to such measures, it is time to show the avatar who the master and who is the master and who is the one who serves. Cutscene.
I was the tower avatar,
Nice.
The most powerful magi construct ever created. As my creators commanded, I descended against Proteus's barrier with all my might. Yet, despite my fullest effort, the first Magus' defense would not yield. Desperate, the Magi decided to do the unprecedented and imbue one of their constructs with consciousness and free will. Their last hope, a self-determinate construct, would outsmart the barrier. And so, for the first time, I opened my eyes, looking out among the world, no longer a weapon by design, but as my own free person. A person without any passion to risk life and limb for the sake of disabling a barrier set by some all-powerful magus who wished to be left alone. The Magi scrambled before me, awash with anxiety. They tried to hide their thoughts of regret, notions they miscalculated, made a rash decision that had lost them their one and final hope. I had no wish to disappoint my creators. I listened to their explanation of the Organti threat, the purpose of the tower, and their desperate need to reach Proteus. For the Magi now believed with certainty, without Proteus's help, all was lost. The Magi made me far stronger than any mortal being. They filled my mind with their combined knowledge, making my intelligence second to none. And they had at last breathed true life into me, giving me free will. And yet once more, they ordered me back to the barrier, once again reducing me to nothing more than a weapon.
Poor toots. They're all Greek, never listened to any before. Downloading 25 ancient punk albums, did that take like 7.5 hours? I imagine it did. Also, The Outer Worlds is out like 2 days? 3 days or something? Which is exciting. Not that I can afford it. Well, I could. Technically I can, but all the money's going towards a computer, obviously. I wonder if it's good though. There's like so much fucking hype about that game. Wonder if it's good. If it is good, that might, like, and I can get it somehow, like maybe Dead buys it, or another friend that I have Steam Link with, account with, buys it. Maybe we'll do that as the first game with the new computer, because it's like current and fresh and stuff. We'll definitely be doing Borderlands 3 as well, and like a lot of people want Witcher 3, so there's a lot of, and then people want the Star Wars game as well, if it's good, that is. So we've got a lot of good games coming up, which is good. One Dark Sentinel. It's not going to be one Dark Sentinel, it's going to be many Dark Sentinels, but... Never heard of it before? Outer Worlds, yeah, look it up. It's like everyone's mad obsessed with it right now. It's the same devs that did all the KOTOR games. And Obsidian, I think Obsidian's the... Oh my god, look at this. Obsidian's the devs, I think. They did like the KOTOR 1 and 2, I believe, and some other shit. And they're quite popular. I'm really bad with devs. Like, I'm really bad with devs. Remembering who's who. Why can't I charge in there? Come on, what are you doing? Is it? Oh, that's a wall. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to do that. And then a taunt. And then we're gonna have to get you to do that and that and that. You to do that, and maybe summon an ant down here to deal with them. Put that one there. Put that one there. That one there. And let's see what happens. These guys should all die in like 4 seconds. There we go. I think 4 seconds is actually pretty accurate.
Shoot them.
Shoot him in the face. I can't help say that all the time. If anyone's wondering why I keep saying that and what it's from
Right between the eyes.
it's from Pulp Fiction, which is my favorite movie. When Yolanda,
Coming.
it's just like when it's in the cafe scene. She's like, shoot him in the face. Okay, we're gonna bring everyone over here and do the extreme. Oh, that guy's getting fucked up. The extreme AoEs. It's gonna be great. These are all melee too, so they're so fucked. Let me just put this here. And come over here.
Consider it done.
And then they're all gonna get bunched up, just like that. Blanca. Except I think someone got stuck in there. It's you. I mean, they're dead. Look, they're so dead. It's so strong. Okay, everyone, back in here.
Certainly.
No, everybody, over here. Save the elemental. At all costs.
Death to the weak.
Oh my god. So many. Okay, everyone back here. Everybody, everyone back here. Okay, there. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many. Okay, everyone's over here. Immobilized. Okay, never mind. Everyone is immobilized. Okay, so that means that you need to throw down a heal. Because we're all on top of each other. You need to put this down. You need to put an anti-cool down as well.
Slay them.
You need to put that shit down.
Right between the eyes.
Maybe one of these. Fuck me. Everyone's just on top of each other.
Yes.
I mean, it's fine. We're doing it. In fact, that was it. That was the whole thing. Black boy. What's going on? Elias. Okay, we lose attack speed. So no. And that's a two-hander, so no. Oh, got an old typing thing. Do we even have? No, we don't even have. Who cares? Just gonna be some side quest shenanigans anyway. I feel like going up here first, actually. That looks like a red one. A code terminal. Something 4. Okay, this is going to be bad, so we'll just check. It is bad. Void resistance decreased by 50%? That's really bad, holy shit. Repeater of mana. That's going to be a gun, you would think. Or a crossbow. Oh, it's got chains on it. 50% slow for 10 seconds. Is it good? Oh, we lose 3 speed. It's more damage. What happens? What's our speed go to? No. By just a little bit, actually. Mana drain, 10%. Slow 50% is pretty good. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, good. What's oh no? What did I say? Oh, no. Pantaloons. Movement speed slightly better. Attack speed slightly better. It's looking good. Better armor. Slightly less resistances. Less armor pen and magic pen. Less health regen. I think overall it's better. And we can enchant the bitch too. Enchantment. Like, what can we put on this? Put thorns on it, it's pointless for her. Armor, health per second, mana per second, armor by 6 in a 14-meter radius. That will give the other 3 armor because they're generally together. It's not bad. Skill damage by 40%. Oh shit, that's the one. That's huge. We need all the speed. All the speed. Like, I mean, oh. Check her speed out there. It's crazy. 209 attack speed. The next highest is to 83. 15. 35. 209. It's crazy. It's crazy, mate. What's this? Okay, we need all these codes apparently. Oh, the 4th digit. Hang on. So we got something 4, something 8, right? Yeah. I don't know if we missed some or not, but we can always Google if we did. What is this? Another band of sectarian humans stand before your party, blocking the passage. Arranged in a formation with the first line kneeling before the second, their leader lifts open the faceplate to his silver armor and shout out of a strange sounding broken English. His words delivered in a bold, authoritative tone, as if he alone governed the tower. By order of the pure empire, we're hereby We hereby commandeer your technology and take custody of your imperials for immediate edit. So this is the same thing as the last guys, right? That's all these lunatics ever talk about. It's true, yeah. Talking about being the Frostling. Of course, you degenerate. Who else would I be speaking of? It's not going to happen. We don't have to kill each other. We're not your enemy. You're clearly strangers to our land here in Atara. Maybe this is all a big misunderstanding. If all humans of this world are so ignorant, the pure empire will own all of this, Atara, in no time. There is no misunderstanding, traitor. We are righteous soldiers of pure empire. For hundreds of years, we struggled against the greenskin impures, until the god himself sent a benefactor from heaven. He came with a holy word of purity, that only true human blood could cleanse the land and bring peace to the entire universe. That's Seath, right? Maybe? Such is our mission, and with the benefactor's technology, we set out to do his bidding. We have followed the greenskin impures to this world, and now we'll cleanse it for our very own, starting with all of you. Fine. I don't think you will, actually.
My blade is yours to command.
I don't think you will at all. I don't think you got any chance. Slowed and dazed. Get out. Okay, I'm sure people are going to come from this side, which they are, so let's put some trappage. Continue to frag these guys.
Alright.
Of course.
Will do. Acknowledge.
Yes,
Affirmative.
Let's group everybody up. That's probably enough.
Yes.
And I'll do it.
I play Saul's command.
Oh shit, Maeve is like mad dead.
Fire.
Where is she? Oh, she's like right there. Fuck, she almost got owned.
Yes.
Luckily we noticed.
Unleash hell.
This is the problem with grouping everybody, I guess.
Will do.
It's good for the AoEs, but it's also bad because you almost die every time.
My command. Moving into position.
Look at her damage.
Alright.
It's ridiculous.
Your wish is my command.
We kind of need to stay
How may I help?
here though, because we got these two guys, and they do stupid damage as well.
Your wish is my command.
On my way.
Okay, 68% done, so we should be fine.
Acknowledge. Ready to serve, my lord. Will do. Yes.
Slay them.
Okay, that should be...
Shoot them.
I think that's probably enough to get this done.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. Done. Damage is real, I know. I know. Her damage is silly. All three of them together, their damage is silly, but her auto attack damage is super silly. Super duper silly. Okay, crit chance, 20% in chance. Attack speed. Attack speed. Less cooldown, more crit. Void resist, health regen. So we lose spell power increase. And cooldown thing, but we gain mana. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth. It's not worth. What's going on? Move. Why are you going? Oh, right. That wasn't. Okay. I thought I could just walk down there. Apparently not. Yeah, go get this. No. Stop. Stop moving. Okay. Click on this. There we go. What is this? One might. You can have it. I wonder how many people used this setup. Like, I'd be interested to see what everyone's other people's party setups are, because this one seems to work really well. Okay, a shield. 130 more health, 90 more mana, and movement speed, and attack speed. We can... He loses mastery, but he's not about the damage anyway. He loses some resistances. I think it's still worth it. Shield. Oh, we got so many crystals. That's silly. Okay, here we go. Air resistance. Here's the third thing. 2, 4, something 8. 6. It's gonna be 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, right? They don't use shit lips? We at least know that. I want to Google it. What like, or, you know, Google like ideal party setup or something. Ideal party setup and skills and stuff. I doubt we're using like the best skills or the best, I don't know, we seem to be fucking crushing it there. I wonder who uses like Boron, if he's good or not. The dwarf actually seems alright, all things considered. And I wonder if she's actually really good or not. She just like sucks for us, but she might be really good if you build her right. It's no good. It's no good. Should be somewhere where you can go sell for monies. In fact, how much monies do we have? We have enough monies to level him up. We need basically 900 coin and we're maxed. I guess. We're getting this, right? How many points do we have? We got 2. Okay, so he's basically done. He's got max dash there. Okay, we're about a third of the way through. Don't use shit lives. It's funny because we've named so many people shit lives. Okay, once again, Proteus Crystal is pretended before the magic barrier, and concentrating release captures life essence. Blah 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 blah. We get through. Okay, we smashed the second one. No, the second one is already smashed. Inside the databank room, nearly identical ancient machines of the first databank room, buzz and hum. Machines are so similar, in fact, they cause confusion among your champions. My eyes deceived me. Did we not enter this room earlier? No, we didn't. It's a wicked trick indeed. Someone has repaired the machines with magic. No, son of dwarf. Databank machines are often identical in nature. It makes repair and upgrading more efficient and helps the system work in balance. There was no magic used here. Once we destroy the machines, there will be one final room to deal with. And here comes Toots. Okay, moments after your champions demolish the technology, their hair stands to end. Their intense feelings of anticipation, preluded by the cracking energy. They resort to bringing in outsiders, a testament to their desperation. They who? Do not attempt to deceive me with your lies, marksman. You're in league with the Magi traitors. We're in leagues with no one, Sprite Lady. Spirit Lady, maybe. And here you stand, intent on destroying my databanks. You cannot conceal the hatred that Proteus is burning in your eyes. I give you one final warning. Go back now while you still can. For as long as I exist, I will allow no harm to befall the first mages. She defends Proteus, but she's expended every ounce of energy to stop us from his audience, claiming she is no threat to us. She's the threat to us. I'm so confused. Whose side is she on? It would seem the correct question is, whose side is she on right now? It's true. Enough, we have a task at hand. Stand aside. You have no authority here, Shield Guard. Yield or perish. One way or another, we will reach Proteus. The champion's defiance turned to the tower avatar a blindingly bright red, with eyes of pure white. Erratic discharges of crimson energy shoot from her body as she rushes to attack. A horrific scream of a single word, no, erupts from her lips. Okay, we're gonna have to fight Toots again. Which is fine. The second incarnation of Tower Avatar, this one will have a different approach to your party. Her presence on the battlefield increases enemy skill damage considerably. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh no, we're trapped. Okay, who we got? We need a healer. Which one's healer? Eric, here he is.
Right between the eyes.
Okay, start battle.
Moving into position.
Attack. Okay, they're doing no damage. Nope. You're gonna have to use all your shit on this. Go. Get it down, ASAP. Okay. Oh, that's good damage. It's good damage. We need Toots as well. For the Mad Deeps.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna throw. Oh, it's a lot of damage coming up. Everybody attack the cage. Yo, just come on! Get one of them going. Get one of these going. Everybody attack the tower. Attack it. Attack it real good. Oh shit, you're about to get crushed. Attack the tower, quick, do it. Do it more times. Okay, we've got everybody. You need to put some traps down, my friend. You need to trap in a major way. You probably need to throw this down to aggro these idiots. You need to go like this and this. And then chuck that down. And then, yeah, that. You need to throw down the bubble bullshit to do the things. You need to come over here. You need to come over here. You need to come over here. And then everybody attack her.
My blade is yours.
Yours to command. And then when your this comes,
Yes.
ooh, you got another shooting McGavin. Put him down.
Death.
Probably shouldn't be grouped up this much, but it's fine. You need to do some fireball action in a sec. There we go. Chuck that down. Put some.
I never miss.
Okay, everybody,
My lord.
attack. Okay, she's not taking the most amount of damage I've ever seen. Okay, these guys are dying, so that's good. Probably put some more traps down, just in case. She's taking no deeps. No deeps. Okay, he's almost out of mana. We need to conserve. Let's throw that. Let's throw down another Shooter McGavin. Let's throw down another one of them. Another one of them. Another one of them. Put some more traps over here in case someone comes out of there. Okay, she's starting to take deeps now that we're focus firing.
Yes.
Have some fire, bitch.
Unleash hell.
Oh, look at this. 4 Shooter McGavins. What is the cooldown on these guys? Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. I think Shooter McGavins are about to get owned. Oh wait, hang on, we can just taunt that. Fuck, yes, just in time too. Chuck that down. Chuck an ant down, because why not?
Death to the
With that. That taunt was fantastic. How long do these guys last for? Duration 90 seconds. And the cooldown's what? I don't know what their cooldown is. Okay, that guy's immobilized, that's fine. Everybody? Attack.
slay them.
My lord.
Keep attacking. Put more traps.
Mani Marte.
Manimate. Have. Oh, one of the toots has died. It's a shame. I will just put this down on this guy.
Death to the weak.
We got Fireball in 1 second, except I just used all his mana, which is not the best. Here we go. Have a Fireball. Okay, this is going fairly well.
Yes.
She doesn't take the most amount of damage though, does she? Okay, a new Toots. I mean a new Shooter McGavin. Yeah, she's dead. She's done so. Oops, I didn't mean to move there. I meant to just click on attack. There we go. Kane, Maeve, Eric, Whisper. That's the popular team. Okay. Nice. Well, we did it. Can't find anything else. Snaps. Did you miss Bid Heroes? Bid Heroes was yesterday. How are you, my friend? What's going on? Okay, here we go. We can enchant it, so that's not a big deal. Movement speed is negative, so that's good. That's bad, sorry. What about this? Attack speed, more. Movement speed, the same. Health regen, more health by a little bit. More resistance. Less health increase. Crit. Should be worth. We can enchant as well. Helm. With more magic pen and armor pen, or crit chance. We want the crit chance. We want the crit chance so bad. Okay, what is this? It's another log, okay. Maeve spots another small silver box lying on a desk. Again, there's no desk. The recorder looks identical to the previous one hanging on the wall, however this has a few dense cracks in it. Maeve tries to activate it, but nothing happens. Let me try. It's damaged, but I think I can salvage one recording. Okay. Tower Avatar log 20. My father continues to ask more difficult things of me. I don't mind at all. In fact, I enjoy the challenge and enjoy learning new things each day. But since they tell me to be honest and forthcoming with these logs, I must confess, some of the things they ask me disturb me. For example, I was told to collect 5 fire essence from the fire creatures of the Magi training level. The fire elementals were not willing to relinquish their essence, so I was required to fight them for it. Harming a living, otherwise benevolent creature solely because it does not do as I command seems wrong. When my father puts me to sleep, I keep seeing the fire elementals after I hurt them. Is this what they call a consciousness until tomorrow? Great. Okay, we got the teleportation doodad. Been on the Destiny grind. Nice. Destiny 2, I take it. Like, the Destiny 1 servers and stuff still going? I don't know how Destiny works. I've never played it. I'm gonna go this way. We got enough to level him up? Not quite. Like, I assume Destiny 1's just no longer a thing. And can you play Destiny offline? Like, I really don't know what it is. Oh, hello, giant dude. Giant Rockman? What's over here? It's a void leather of flash. Of course it is. 5 speed, good. Movement speed plus 15, good. 15% attack speed, good. Just everything about this is good. It's just good. 229% attack speed. That's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, mate. Destiny 1 is offline, yeah. I thought so. Okay, Rockman. Let's go. It's just a boss. It's a dark stone golem with 60k. Okay. It doesn't mean shit.
The light guide your path.
Where is he? Where is he? Here he is.
Will do.
Let's smash him. Smash him. And time to smash. No. Okay. One of them.
Yes.
One of them.
Yes.
Heru Amin.
Yes.
Man, the Ent's pretty tanky, right? This guy's getting fucked up. That's the Ent dying, yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, new boss stage. Okay, what's he doing?
Yes.
He's summoning the dude. Okay. He's summoning another one of him. That's fine.
Maninata.
We're just gonna AoE them down anyway. Okay, we'll just taunt that. There we go.
Manimarte.
Manimate. We are fucking OP. Look at this. They don't stand a chance.
Of course.
Manimarte.
Yes.
How may I help?
No, don't move. Just attack. Like, what is that? What is that? It's a big boy, yeah. Well, it was a big boy. It's now a dead boy. I guess he's still a big boy. He's just a dead big boy who seems to just disappear. Okay. 20% stun. Health per hit. We lose cleave damage, daze, and blind, which is not that big of a deal. Slightly more stun and health per hit. His attack speed is pretty bad there. Sit back, relax, and do damage? Pretty much, yeah. I think it's like a side grade. We'll just keep what we got. Oh, I should have given it to Boron. Not that it matters. Bopalopicus. What's going on? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Not much. We're getting close to finishing this game, which is exciting. That's about all that's new. Thank you for your help yesterday as well. Appreciate that. Giant pieces of machinery and piles of crystals fill the cavernous chamber your party now enters. Your champions discover a large number of metal plates embedded in the floor with pieces of crystal golems sitting atop them. Strange black carpeting runs over machine cylinders connecting each metal plate within the room. The further into the chamber your champions move, the more complex the crystal golems become. I've heard of this type of manufacturing. The ancients called it an assembly line. Correct, son of dwarf. Assembly lines like this were used to create many machines in the quickest amount of time. The equipment here is still warm. No doubt the tower is doing. Some of these golems are near complete. She decides to complete their construction. Numbers improve, but most difficult. Exactly, Boron. We must see to it no more crystal golems are created here. But these golems were created to help purge Atara of Orgigante Manor. What if this is the only golem creating facility in the tower? Can we take the chance that Atara will not need such ceaseless workers ever again? Chief is right. For all we know, Proteus' solution to save Atara requires these crystal golems. You assume too much, Marksman. The threat posed by so many potential enemies far outweighs the possibility of their necessity. We should destroy them all while we can. Or at least these machines responsible for their creation. Okay. I mean, it's true. We probably should. What's our influence like? Okay, so next influential thing, we need to make Maeve happy, whatever it be. You got 2 legs out of it? Of course you did. Of course you did. So from now on, I just need to do Heroic World Boss. Are you happy to help me do Heroic World Boss each day? If you're online. Tired muscles and a longing to be finished with the tower makes the clash of opinions less passionate than previous arguments. Regardless, your champions quickly move to an impasse, one group wanting to shut down the Crystal Golems production facility, the others wanting to leave it be. Will you let your party find their own solutions to the problem at hand, or focus your mind extending your will and suggest... Fuck, what did Maeve want to do? I forget what Maeve wanted to do. Don't mind? Nice. I'm just going to let party decide because I can't remember what Maeve wanted to do. Okay, we got Maeve +1 and we got Dwarf +1. And we got, okay, so Maeve, everyone else was pissed, but Maeve was up. It's not too bad, I guess. Your champions debate over the Crystal Golem facility in the short-lived, far shorter than you expected. Apparently, tired spirits eager to conclude their task have left your party more receptive to compromise. Your champions choose to shut the facility down and remove any further Crystal Golem threat. After agreeing to shut down the facility, your champions draw their weapons, prepared to wreak destruction upon the machinery. Before the first swing falls, Kayla rushes to the group with her hand to halt her companions. Who cares about shitlibs? Wait, it's not necessary to destroy the equipment. A facility like this is governed by a single control module. All we need to do is find it and disconnect it from the other equipment. Following the ancient engineer's advice, your champions locate and dismantle the control module. As an extra precaution, the dwarf takes a small component from it. Kayla calls a circuit board and hands it to Maeve for safekeeping. Great. I did, yeah. Two in like 2 raids or something. Couldn't get one for days, and then that's how it works, though. It's exactly how the game works. You get nothing. I got a comment as well on YouTube overnight. Someone saying that they ran like Bitgore or something and basically got fuck all, and then the next day they just ran the 25% and got the set piece or the mythic they were looking for. I can't really remember. And I'm just like, that's how it works. You use the consumables, you get nothing, and then the next day you just use shit, and that's when you get all the stuff. It's just how the game works. It's pretty much the same thing, but less. With armor pen instead of magic pen, we lose days, but we get crit chance, but we lose skill power. It's just a side grade. Wait, that's compared to vampiric obsidian. No, that's the repeater of mana, which is this. Compared to this. Is what? Less damage. Health per hit, mana per hit. Skill power increase. It's better, I think. Oh, what did I enchant with? Life drain? No. Okay, have we got 2 sun powered now? Because that's crazy. No, chains and sun power. Okay. Great. Trash, welcome. Don't want any more upgrades to her? Why? Because she's too strong? I streamed Beat Heroes yesterday on Twitch without any consumables. I got legendary weapon and a set piece. I don't seem to get notifications. I don't know why. Yeah, I fucked up. I put life thingy, but I fixed it. Okay. No, it was 0. 2408. Okay. Where was that code terminal? Old typing device, I guess that's it. Because you usually stream on YouTube, right? Maybe I don't have you followed on Twitch. Maybe that's it. I did, because you do YouTube. I didn't realize you were on Twitch. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Because it saved your life. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 2408. Activate teleporter. Great. Where was that teleporter? Fuck. Travel disc? This one? Maybe? Yeah, well, let me quickly see if I have you followed. I do. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't seem to get... people have said that to me before. They're like, what? I didn't get a notification. I didn't get a notification. At all. First time in over a year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Like, Snaps streamed at some point when I was just sitting like on the couch, and I didn't get a notification either. Because someone was saying it, that he was live. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I not getting notifications? Where did that put us? That's not where we wanted to go. That just puts us back here. What? Travel disc opened. Panel. Oh, we didn't go that way. Whoops. Because there was a there was a travel disc that wasn't working somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was that one. Who knows? I need to go down here and go here. Yeah, we didn't go this way. Okay, a sense of paralyzing dread washes over your champions. The emotion is so strong that even you tremble in your crystal throne. Fire away from this place. Great. How much money do we have? Oh, we got enough to max out. Nice. I don't think we need gold for anything else, but... Alright. We've got 6 points to play with. This needs 8 points. Party mana +3. That needs 8 as well. I mean, we can get these parts. Mana cost 10, party's invulnerable damage +2 seconds. It's not bad. He doesn't need his self heal that much. Taunt radius is 5 meters. His taunt radius is pretty big. Let's just go for this. Just more duration's not bad. Okay, we're about halfway. -2 mastery, but 10 magic pen. That doesn't seem worth it. Hang on, what's everyone's mastery at? That takes you down to 19, but it gives you magic pen 33%, 62%, 30%. You got 39 mastery, 36. I guess we can give it to you. You got a bit of mastery. Oh, where are you? There. Okay, I don't know whether that was worth or not, but it's done now. What happened with the bread-sized smooth stone? I don't know. Oh, look at this guy. What a beast. I played Skyrim today and I killed a bandit who had an apple pie on him. Bastard was robbing poor granny. Son of a bitch. Did you find a cabbage? Best part of Skyrim is a cabbage. The cabbages. You gotta steal everyone's cabbages.
How may I help you?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, it's a portal. It's already done. We don't even need to worry about it. We got to go for this one first, but they're going to attack this one by mistake, so we'll go for this one. Everyone just attack this.
Right.
Just smash it. Smash it so quickly. So it doesn't even know what's happening. Okay, it's done. Then group up here.
Of course.
Okay, Eric's slow again for some reason.
Go.
No, okay, go. In there. Smash this portal. Like, so bad. Oh wait, there's another tower there. Okay, can we get all of that? No, we can't. Okay, and then do that. And then do that. And that. And that. And that. And you can summon an Ent in there as well. Chuck one of these down. And perhaps that. And then everybody attack the portal. And everything just dies. We've activated the other one, which is not the best. But it's also fine because we're OP. Did I summon an Ent? I did. I don't know where the Ent is. Did it die already? I think it may have died already. Okay, everybody attack this. Everybody? Oh, he's the mobile. Yeah, the thing just got owned immediately. The Ent got owned immediately, but that's alright. Okay, you need to do this. You need to put another one of these fellas down.
Yes.
And you need to do that. It should be enough to get this one down. Save the cooldowns for the next one. Have a bit of a heal there, friend. Alright. We got all our cooldowns? I assume we have all our cooldowns.
Shoot them.
Here we go. He can't see them. Come over here. He can now see them. Get in there. Everybody can attack this. Get to an area where you can attack this. You need to put one of these down, one of these down.
Yes.
You need to put that. I guess you could do that as well.
Slay them.
And it's already dead.
My blade is yours.
It's already dead. Not yet. Very early game stuff. Okay. The first cabbage. You need to let me know when you find the first cabbage. The strats used in this game are the exact opposite you use in XCOM. What, just going balls deep, everyone attack one guy, and just run into positions that are not in cover, and just go absolutely nuts? Yeah, you're right, actually. It's like the opposite of XCOM. This game would be interesting if it was grid-based, and yet, like, it was turn-based and stuff. It would be an interesting take on it. Okay, 4 mastery, movement speed, good. This is just better in every way. 4 mastery. What is this called? Ring of the Dark Sun. You gain mana, but you lose a little bit of health. But his movement speed is not as fast as the other guys, right? Yeah, I think we'll just give it to him. We can enchant it too, so that's alright. No, not craft. No. Ring. With mana by 12, health by 12, restores mana per weapon hit. He attacks really slowly. Just give him more mana. That'll work. We have mad damage. The stress is just gone for the most part, yeah. But yeah, I don't know whether this game is meant to be like not that difficult, or whether we just found like the sweet spot of like a good combination of heroes, or whether I'm like good at this game. I don't know what the parameter is, but it's still fun, even if it's not brutally hard or anything. 2 one-handers. I doubt they're going to be as good because they don't have enchantments on. They do? Nah, fuck it. It did decent damage, but yeah, our damage is pretty silly. Okay, we got a dildo. Is the dildo good? Whoa, it's got more damage. Magic pen 25%, less health, less skill power 40, but it doesn't have skill power increased by negative 40% effectively. And he loses 12% days. That's for the first major stone. What about the other one? Mana per hit, crit chance. Yeah, no, it's just not as good. What's his ring do? 4 might. %10% attack speed and 4 might. What's this compared to? Quick mend ring of end of days. Oh no, it's got 10%. No, go away. I hate you. I hate you so bad. Maybe he is good. Never know until you play again. Yeah, play again on a harder difficulty or something. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt I'm like, you know, really good at the game or anything. But I don't seem to be doing anything like particularly different to what most people would, I guess. Long while storage of full mana pods. This is pure mana. Perhaps it can replenish that what have expired. Dwarf nods and raises his pointed back of his axe at one of the above containers, ready to pierce it open. Wait! Some of these containers have a toxic warning. Why would the Magi store lethal liquids among the pure mana? Of course, Your Grace. We cannot take the risk. Leave them be and let us move on. Okay, let's go attack Big Boy. Another boss who's going to die immediately. Where is he? 100,000 health. And everything else has a lot of health as well, apart from a Furious Spider. I don't know why that's there. But we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 5 bosses? Okay, this is, I think this one might be a test. 100,000 health with other mini bosses. Might be rough. And fucking towers. Yeah, this one seems rough. Let's go for this tower because it's like right here.
Your wish is
Here he is,
my
and Big Boy's here too. Eric? Oh yeah, you are attacking, it's fine. Okay, we're getting poisoned, which is not ideal. That's from the tower there. Okay, everybody attack Big Boy. I don't think the other guys are going to come until he summons them. I don't think that can attack us from there. I don't think. Okay, let's put some stuff down.
Yes.
Let's hope for the best and that the ads don't come because I just used absolutely everything.
Right between the eyes.
Okay, the ads are coming. That's not ideal. Let's go
Death
with
to the
you and put a heal down.
Yes.
Let's put some traps down. I don't know where they're gonna, which way they're gonna come. I assume this way. I'll just put them down here.
I blade
Everyone,
your
continue going balls deep.
hand.
Yes.
Oh, he just walked through them like a son of a bitch.
I never miss.
What was that about?
Death to the weak.
What a dick. Okay, we can't even get out of the way of that, I don't think.
Of
I don't know,
course.
maybe. Which one's our tank? Is our tank the one getting crushed? The tank is the one getting crushed. Okay, we need to pay attention to that. In fact, he can just have a heal now. Because that's a bit scary. Okay, you
Shoot
guys need to
them.
take this guy out. Okay, that was good getting out of that. This guy is not taking much damage. I just put him in
Yes. Slay them.
the thick of that. Putting fire on him is pointless, so we'll put that over here. Don't attack the tower, what are you doing?
Right
Attack this
between
idiot.
the eyes.
Oh no, new boss stage. Okay, we need to make pay attention to taunt off whatever is happening here. Oh god, no.
All right.
Run, run, run quicker.
Of course.
Okay, he's dead.
All right.
Okay, how? Oh god, no.
Yes.
This one's a lot of panic. Oh no,
Go.
they got damaged. No, get out of the way.
Slay
Money
them.
mate, come on.
Sire?
I don't know what he's doing with that move, but it didn't. Okay, we're still good. He's attacking these guys and they can't kill each other. No, he's now attacking me. Okay, you need to put a heal down. You need to put an ent down to taunt him.
Unleash hell.
You need to unleash hell.
Yes.
You need to put one of them down, one of them down, and one of them down, and one of them down. Maybe that. Maybe another one of these guys to help out up here.
Yes.
Some fire. Traps don't do fucking anything.
Slay them.
It's the best we can do.
At your service.
I think we got it. Let's taunt that, whatever it is.
Unleash hell. Yes.
Yeah, we got it. That was a little bit stressful.
Sire?
He's immune. Why is he immune? He's got less 13% health. Why is he immune?
Moving into position.
He's got 10% health.
Right between the eyes.
Why? He's dead. 8% health. We just have to kill everything else on the screen. 6% health, 5% health, 4%. Oh no, this is him here. He just went mini mode. 2% health. 1% health. Dead. 12% health. He just keeps respawning. He's one of these idiots that just keeps respawning with bullshit. Okay, that's fine.
Your wish is my
Oh
command.
shit, you're so dead.
At your service.
My god. Okay, this is a bit stressful actually.
Death to the weak. Yes.
Animarte.
Will do. Ready
Where are you
to
going?
serve,
Get
my
in there.
lord.
Shoot them.
Oh fuck, we got Speedies coming from behind. The old back road Speedy.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, that's a lot of spiders. I mean, it's fine because they're shit, but it's still a lot of spiders.
Mani.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. How may I help?
Okay. It was a little bit stressful. Not too bad, but a little bit. I have to go, sadly. I might miss the ending. I have uni tomorrow. Alright, dude. Sleep well. No. And no. So if we go back home, and we come back in here, what do we still need? There's still 7 battles, 1 secret room, and some chests. Oops. No, what did I do? No. Wasn't bad, yeah. All the mini bosses though, that was a bit like, oh shit. Hang on, we came down here, didn't we? Where are we? We need to go up. Yeah, we need to go up. So we got some tulips for the dinner table. And last night we could just hear the cat downstairs doing something. We couldn't figure out what it was. And then I went down to check and there was just like a bunch of tulip petals just chewed up on the ground. I'm like, ah, fuck, a tulip, because I know lilies really poisonous, can kill cats and stuff. I looked up tulips and it's like the bulb, the bit you plant, is really poisonous. The leaves just might give them diarrhea and stuff. I'm like, Luna, stop eating the fucking plants. What are you doing? I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. Okay, the 2 glass chambers look similar to the pods that contained Kayla. When Eric looks beyond the pods, he sees remnants of life spark energy flowing from the left pod to right. Your champions feel certain these pods were used to siphon life from one individual to another. The only questions are who and why. Keycard. Found the keycard. I don't know what the keycard's for, but we found it. More crystals we don't need. It's basically not even worth looking at the blues anymore. We just need the ones with the enchants, because enchants are just so strong. In fact, I just think we'll do that from now on. More movement speed, crit chance, 4 might, and an enchant. I think so. Feet. What can we put in here? Resistance to all elements, or movement speed in combat. Okay, he's super slow, so that's good. He's now 13.3, 15, 12, 15. Okay, everyone's pretty good. Now our tank is the slowest guy. Why eat the plants? I don't know. Cats are weird. All cats are strange. Okay, yeah, they're not enchanted, so who cares? We're just going to look at the enchanted ones. We're so close to the end. We should have been doing that from a while back. Once I figured out the enchantments are endless, that was pretty dumb. But, I mean, the enchants are so strong. There's no point looking at shit unless it has one. One-handed crossbow with an enchant. Let's take a look. 27 damage. 32 damage? Fuck. Where did we get 32 damage from? That's mental. 18% dazed, 6% blind. Armor pen is 14. Magic pen is 25%. Wait, so if we put this on, a magic pen goes to 8%. Armor pen goes to 41. I guess we have to keep this on. Maybe, unless there's other shit that's better. No. Okay. Okay, we have a travel disc. We didn't go this way. Let's see where this takes us there. Where the fuck are we? Down here, okay. We can see like a travel disc down there. It's pretty cool that you can see the shit coming up. I don't mind that. Okay, this seems to be the way forward. Come on, text. Show up. Come on. Color nods as your champions arrive in the third and final databank room. The same mist-like barrier that has guarded the previous databank chambers blocks the way. Final impetus to shutting down the avatar we need is one last portion of life essence. None of your champions respond to the Frostling's word. Instead, a crackle of energy and fuck me. Toots, just go away. I'm so sick of hearing crackling in the air. Who are you? You who are? I'm the tower avatar. Command. What's wrong? Her systems must be resisting the... Okay. Proteus sent you. Tower avatar stands at his command. Kane's eyes grow large at the avatar's statement. Perhaps shutting down the avatar down is unnecessary if we can convince her. Shut me down? Why? I've done something wrong? I can do better. Please. I want to live. I may not be killing her, but somehow the Queen of Shadows almost takes pity on her. Insufficient data. Rerouting to backup system. Without warning or further explanation, the tower avatar vanishes. Okay. I'll see you later. The hall surrounding your party explodes with light, forcing everyone to shield their eyes. When the light subsides, the sparkling, luminous image of Proteus stands before your champions. He nods and raises his brow in a gesture of pride and compassionate regard. For over 1,000 years I've waited. Words to express my pleasure and gratitude are lacking. Where are you, brother? Why can't you come before us in person? Soon, my dear sister. I'm confined to the throne room for reasons I cannot explain yet. But in due time, I promise your questions will be answered. All you need to do now is remain committed to your final task. Disable the third databank and shut the avatar down. So he obviously wants the avatar shut down so he can be released and like fuck the world or something. Just stick his dick right in the world. Doesn't seem right. We may as well be killing her. Truth be told, Master Dwarf, I share your pain. I take no pleasure in undoing the mind that has guarded these halls for centuries, yet the Tower Avatar is set in her ways. And her ways are short-sighted. She cannot see or understand the grand design of what unfolds around us, and for this, she must be removed from the game. Perhaps one last chance at diplomatic solution. If we stood together and spoke our minds, surely life is worth such an effort. Alas, the die has been cast. One way or another, the Tower Avatar is going to get you. She must cease to be. Tyra's very existence hangs in the balance. Will not fail. Proteus nods at Kane's words and slowly fades from sight. Though reserved for their chosen course of action will hang on your champions' hearts, they press on without hesitation. For as Kane said that, for Atara's sake, they cannot and will not fail. Great. Life force is empty. Champions need to refill it again. Of course they do. I'm going to go back quickly. Because we didn't check over here. It's a bit of a hike there. Can we not go up here? No? There's one secret room. Not that I care, but I thought maybe it would have been up there. Come on, pathing, come on. This is quite the hike. Am I going the right way even? Yes, I am. Can we teleport somewhere closer? Yes, we can. Oh. Void Robes of the something. 5 Mastery is pretty good. Skill power increase. We lose 3% attack speeds. Not that bad. Get health points, mana points, resistances, armor. Just all around good. Increases skill damage by 40%. That's just better. What's our attack speed go down to? 80. Yeah, 80%. No, that's fine. Upgrade. Shit yeah. Shit yeah. Okay, there is gold. There is an antenna. There is more gold. There is more gold. I guess the gold is just for upgrading the other guys, which we're never going to use. And also, I guess if you missed gold previously to upgrade everyone, but we got a bunch. Okay, so there's some humanoids there. I mean, we got to kill them anyways. Well, we don't have to, but we may as well. We need the life force, so we can probably get it from these dudes.
Yes, my lord.
Okay,
Right
let's do it.
between the eyes.
Let's fight some dicks.
All right.
Uma de la.
Should we
Your wish is my command.
Should we just bring them all back here? Trap them all here? Or trap them all here? I wonder if they've got AoEs. They do.
Moving into position.
Okay, it's
Very
not gonna work.
well.
My god, that's a lot of AoEs.
Acknowledge.
Okay, let's just do it normally. It's fine.
Mani Marte.
Slay them.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Get on.
Will do.
Poor Enticle. He got fucked up because we threw a million guys at him. That's 11% of enemies. It's gonna be a lot of enemies.
Consider it done.
Acknowledge.
You can put a heal down.
Yes.
She still dies very quickly.
Service.
Death to the weak. Slay them.
Affirmative. All right.
Rip gold? Yeah, it's kind of pointless.
Mani.
Moving into position.
On my way.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this fight. They're all shit, but there's a lot of them.
Acknowledge.
Only 38% through.
Your wish is my command. Will do.
What is this? Oh, shit. The guy was icicle.
Manga.
There we go.
Le Merna.
Yeah, we need more of these guys. These guys have got auras, so they must be
Right
strong
between
somehow.
the eyes.
They don't appear to be that strong.
How may I help you? At your service.
Mani Marte.
All right. Fire.
I mean, they're pretty tanky, I guess.
Acknowledge.
Okay, everyone's fully healed, basically.
Affirmative. Your wish is my command. Affirmative. Yes, my lord.
No. Stop killing my guy. Stop it. Oh, he's so dead.
Will do.
Quick. Save him. Save him.
Affirmative.
These guys.
All right.
Can probably stop these guys.
Shoot
Put some
them.
traps down. I don't know why I haven't been doing this the whole time.
May the light guide your path.
Antical is staying alive for so long. Okay, no more double Antical. I don't know how we got double Antical that one time. Maybe we didn't, and I was just... I don't know. Maybe I was on drugs or something. That's it. It's all of it. Okay, they're blue, so we don't need to worry. They're blue, so we don't need to worry. That's no good. Look how many crystals we have. Oh, you can't see. I've always mentioned these crystals and you can't even see them. We have 612 green crystals, 611 blue crystals, and 739 purple crystals. We just basically never used any because we didn't do any of the enchants.
At your service. Affirmative.
On my way.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Will do.
Line of sight these bad boys. Okay, this is good.
Death to the weak.
Maninata.
And they're pretty much dead already. Fuck. Oh my god.
All right.
So good. So good. Maybe kill this guy that's like fucking us up. Might not be a bad idea. Have a heal too. Have an end. Have a friend. I don't know how that came back so quickly, but I'll take it. Get rid of this guy. Because he's annoying me. Does no damage, but it reduces his resistances to stuff.
Yes.
How may I help you? All right.
Well, that was it. Wow. Well, that was pointless. What the hell was that? Was like the worst enemies of all time. Lose attack speed, so that's a no. And what was the other thing? A bow, which we're not going to use. Just get rid of all this. It was so pointless. Movement speed is bad, so no. That was quick, yeah. It's completely pointless. Adamantine ore, here we go. Moving through the underground caverns puts Dwarf in a good mood. Reminds me of home, these caves do. Can almost smell the pitch pie cooking. Dwarf stops mid-sentence and raises his nose as if smelling actual pie, then rushes towards a nearby wall. You don't mean to tell me he really smells. I think the dwarf is losing grip on reality. Running his hand along a thin silver line in the rock wall, the dwarf kneels and smiles. Sweet zombie Jesus, adamantium. I knew if we'd find more of you somewhere, perhaps we'll stumble across a decent sized vein yet. I mean, it's not bad, look. Okay, where's this take us? What? Back to here? Okay, that's random. They're just adding flags to keep you from the end game longer. In this, you mean? You talking about this or Bit Heroes? As if you wouldn't, like, I know we've got a bunch of those crystals, as I said, but I guess that's what these crystals are. As if you wouldn't just take a bunch and put them in your pocket and, like, sell them or something. This. Yeah. They just keep throwing stuff. Just to artificial intelligence type. Artificial difficulty just by throwing more shit at you. Doesn't actually make it harder, just makes it longer. The air surrounding this dead-end passage is pungent and sour. Skeletal remains of more than a dozen humans litter the area. They speak to a single group of people, all killed at the same time, through an act of extreme violence. Okay. There's spitty webs. Many spitty webs. Okay, can I open this now because I killed some dudes? I cannot. Need to refill it again. I just fought a lot of humans. Obviously, it's going to be a particular group of humans down here. Shit, this is kind of cool with all the plants and stuff. Another travel disc. Oh, I missed some gold. Go back. Got to get all the gold. Where are we now? Down here. Get this. There we go. I wonder if we've actually picked up every piece of gold. I highly doubt it. But you never know. Also, how much of this level have we done? 64. Getting there. What the hell are we going? Nearly 2 hours. We've got 4 hours left. We should finish it today, you would think. I like it. Many planties. Okay. A strange room before your party has another Orgagante communication device mounted on a stone pedestal at its center. Unlike the other devices, this machine is already active. Small wisps of purple energy crawl along two thin metal spikes atop the machine at regular intervals. The familiar rhythm of Orgagante whispers pours from the machine. You feel your champions struggle to decipher the words, but for some reason they cannot understand them. You watch the device come into clearer view as Kane and the others move closer. The Orgagante words seem to come out louder, yet still your champions cannot comprehend. A strong feeling compels your party to adjust the machine for greater clarity. It can't be true. On a ship of strangers, every man's word holds the same weight. It makes sense, after all, this is perfect sense. Such sacrifice, such willingness to help others. I can sense more to the message. We need to adjust the machine, amplify the signal. You watch, listen and feel as your champions gather still closer to the machine, yet you're baffled by their conversation. For as hard as you try, you cannot decipher the words or understand the message your champions clearly hear. As you struggle with all the energy to comprehend, an intense feeling to comply, to adjust the machine, as Whisper suggests, wash over Kane. It comes so strong for a moment the idea even appeals to you. Then the horror of the situation strikes deep in your bones. It is not your champions who cannot hear the Orgagante message, it's only you. The aliens from another time and place, aware of your presence, block the transmission from your awareness. You feel the connection to your champions slipping and a new psychic bond forming between your champions and the Orgagante. You focus your will and warn the champions to abandon the machine at once. I don't know. Maybe we should. Wait, they're speaking so loud, so fast, I can't hear myself think. Doesn't feel right, like my head's gonna explode. Perhaps this machine is too powerful for you four. I feel no ill will. Nor I. Step back and we two alone shall listen to the message with the full power of the machine. The Orgagante influence is too strong. It's unlike you can influence the entire party. Your only chance is to focus on one group, encouraging Boron and Whisper to listen and help fortify their resistance to outside influence by adding your own, or strengthen Kane and the others' resolve. With them to destroy the machine before it's too late, a third and most likely risky option is to enters your mind. Do nothing, allow your champions to do as they please, and conserve your energy to break the Orgagante influence once your champions leave this room, should it be necessary. What do you think? It seems dangerous, so maybe destroying it? I don't know. Let's just destroy it. Kane and Eric went up. Whisper and Maeve went down. 2 up, 2 down. It's not too bad, I guess. What strength the Orgagante must possess to influence your champions across such vast distance? You're not chance losing one bond with your party, nor the prize that awaits at the bottom of the tower. While it may be easier to influence the minds of Whisper and Boron alone, Kane and the others seem to have some sort of resistance, or at least hesitation to the Orgagante influence. For this reason, you summon all your strength, clench the crystal throne on which you sit, and focus your will on Kane, Maeve, and Dwarf Eric, and even reach out to Kayla. As the Orgagante whispers, so do you, warning your champions they're in danger and must destroy the machine at once. Boron and Whisper huddle over the machine, manipulating its controls to amplify the signal, while Kane roars out from behind them. Stand back! The shield guard's blade flashes, severing the thin metal spikes of the device in half. As purple energy flutters one last time into the air, instantly your champion's will is restored. Everyone looks to one another a bit confused and disoriented. Even Kane is suddenly taken back with what exactly has just transpired. Showing no recognition of what has truly happened, Dwarf points to the machine and speaks. Look there, I believe it's a missing coil component the librarian described. Okay, coil has been found. What is their influence on us now? Alignment. Maeve's back to equal. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. We got Maeve up before 1 and then now she's down 1. So it's kind of evened out. You're not on the laptop, slow to respond. It's alright. No worries. I forget what that librarian thing was all about. Pair of on the lower level, a keycard has been found. It looks like it could open a door to the lab. Pair of closed doors blocks the way to the lab. Maybe that's the secret area. One of the 2 items required has been found. Coil second has been found. Your party has activated the blue locator crystal as instructed, and now needs to wait for the arrival of the librarian. He said he would find a party himself whenever it's possible. Okay, so he just shows up. Some dead prisoners, just always nice. Less 3 armor pen, plus 3 armor. Yes. These orcs have been dead for a long time, yet their bodies do not decompose almost at all. It must be due preservation magic. Righto. Oh, it's an ambush. We've been caged.
May the light guide your path.
Oh shit, it's only one of us. That's rough. I guess we need the tank. Let's just get it down as soon as possible. Actually, we're getting it down decently with just auto attacks.
On the move.
No, there's dudes coming. Never mind. Let's just instantly get rid of it. Who's this? That's Maeve. Okay, yeah, we'll get her out for some deeps.
Certainly.
All right.
Everyone want to attack this? Get Eric out as soon as possible. He's standing in the fire like a putz.
Moving into position.
Uh-oh. This may have been a bad idea.
Sure.
We need his heal. Major. Quick. Okay, Eric's out. Straight away. Chuck an end. Chuck a heal. Chuck one of them. Chuck one of them.
Yes.
Okay, Maeve's out. She can run over here and get a heal as well. Maybe put down some traps. No, Maeve, no. Get healed. Okay, my god, there's some damage going on right now.
Death to the weak. Shoot them.
How may I help?
Okay, I think we're good.
Affirmative.
On my way.
There's a bit of health droppage, but we should be alright. Next heal is not too far away.
Fire.
Consider it done.
Will do.
Okay, we can probably heal again now. Yes, we can. Alright, we should be good from here on out. Hopefully.
Unleash hell. Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Heru Amin.
My blade is yours to command. Your wish is my command.
There's a lot to do. I think we need to just like line of sight them a little bit.
Will do.
Death to the weak.
Moving into position.
Okay, let's get an ant over here.
Shoot them.
Let's get some traps over here.
Slay them.
Let's get some fire over here. They're all ranged, being a bit of dicks.
Yes.
Get a dude to help us.
My command. Affirmative.
Need another heal.
My command.
He's so slow, but that's fine. He can charge if he needs to, which he doesn't really. Okay, you three need to help. Nothing, never mind.
Consider it done. On me. Yes.
No, as if he was in that circle, come on. Okay. Fuck me. This is a difficult one.
Yes. I never miss.
I think he's gonna die. She's gonna die, sorry.
Mani Marte.
Oh wait, we can
How may I
do...
help?
Right between the eyes.
Okay, you guys need to
Will
move.
All right.
Where's the heal? Okay, here's the heal. Okay, that was pretty clutch.
Yes.
Okay, this has been the hardest one for a while.
Mani Marte.
Okay, he just managed to stay alive, which is good. Kill this guy, please. Okay, you need to throw a fireball in here.
Yes. Fine.
Deslolale.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to move you guys.
Yes.
Come back. Throw a fireball.
Your wish is my command.
Okay, I think we're on top of it now.
Moving into position.
She could wipe the shit off her lips. Oh shit, there's still a lot of dudes actually.
Yes. Slay them.
Heru Amin.
Oh, we're at 87%. Yeah, it's just these guys left, I think. Yeah, that was definitely a challenge, I'd say. Not super challenge, but a challenge. Just for good measure. Wipe the shit off her lips. That's funny. Okay, partially filled. No point going back there. Yeah, it sure was. Sure was. What about these guys? These guys gonna be difficult? Some of them pretty tanky. That's the problem. And there's a lot of them as well. It's not like sometimes, you know, you get like 10 enemies or something. It's like freaking 40 of them. Oh, it's a portal one. We got this. It's only 2 portals too. 280. 24. I mean, it's fine. It's not a
I
problem.
never miss.
It'll die before 24 seconds is up. That's for sure.
Yes. Shoot them.
How may I help?
Why are these guys coming out? I didn't attack him. I call bullshit on that.
Acknowledge.
Well, it's already down.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, it's because they're coming out of there. Okay, that's fine.
Moving in.
Let's come over here. Throw a heal down.
Ready to serve, my lord.
All right.
Don't attack. Don't attack. Don't attack.
Uma de la.
Don't attack. You're attacking.
On
I
the
said
move.
don't attack. Okay, here we go. Charge.
I never miss.
Do this.
Yes.
Do this and this.
On my
And this.
way.
No, fuck, I keep clicking the wrong ones.
Mani Marte.
Good old money Marte. You guys can just get rid of this guy quickly. Okay, there we go.
Blade is yours to command.
Okay, so that dropped the amount of enemies killed from 28% to 75.
Will do.
So now we just got to get rid of these portal dudes.
All right. Yes. Acknowledge.
So basically over.
Heru Amin.
Your wish is my command.
Fine.
Moving into position. My blade is yours to command. Your wish
No,
is
get
my
out.
command.
Death to the weak.
Mani Marte.
Yes, my lord. Acknowledge.
Fuck. When she gets those AoEs off, just on her own, Whisper, she just fucking kills everything.
Moving into position.
That was dumb. Why would you jump in there? On everybody. Orestes, welcome. What's going on, my friend?
All right. Moving into position.
Slay them.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Done. Done. Two-handed flaming S-word. All good. Das ist gut. Big deeps. Cleave damage is not as good. Magic Pan is better. Health regen is better. Mana per hit is better. He loses might and whirlwind. It doesn't really matter because we're never going to use him. I don't think it's as good actually. Nearing the end, yeah. We are 2/3 of the way through level 10, and there's 11 levels. And I have a feeling that the 11th level is just a boss fight. I don't know why, I've just got an inkling in my head that that's what it is. It could be a giant level, and then a boss fight at the end of it. I just have a feeling it's just going to be like, just a big arena, or just like a I don't know, like a laboratory or something, and one massive fight at the end of it. I don't think it's going to be a full level, but I've got no reason to think that. That's just a feeling I have. Actually, let's go back. How many battles are left? 4 more. Yeah. So either way, the last level, providing 11 levels is right, is correct, which Ilias looked up and said it was. And that's also providing the first level, like the entrance level, counts as one. But it's all talking about the final boss coming up and stuff, so. We're going to give Oxygen Not Included one stream and see if people like it, but that's kind of, oh shit, it's kind of like a roguelike. There's no actual end to it, it's just like a base building kind of game. And after that, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. There's a game that kind of looks interesting called Autonauts, but I don't have it, but it looks kind of fun. Anyway, the sound of metal crashing against stone echo through the chamber as a lone soldier of the Pure Empire stands dismantling one of the Orgagante listening devices. He seems uninterested in most of the parts he pulls away, tossing them over his shoulder without care. After a few moments, the soldier senses the presence of your party and turns to face them. His bronze-colored armor, heavily accented with gold, is highlighted by a handful of medallions on his chest and the bright multicolored peacock-like feathers on his helmet. A small ivory horn and satchel are strapped across his chest, so he's just he's a fancy pants. You're the great champions of this land. We know. Hand over the technologies and the impures. You know, yet you do not comply. Blasphemy! Now, you truly are an arrogant people. To come to our land uninvited and presume to impose your will. I know not how the races of your world responded to your aggression, but Atari will not be an easy prize to claim. Your resistance is irrelevant. We come here with a holy word and purpose, and in truth, we are not uninvited. We were led here by our benefactor, he who was appointed by God, the High Priest, the Forerunner. He's revealed this tower, gateway to your world, not only as a means to capture impures trying to escape our own, but as a haven of impure that needs to be purified. The Queen of Shadows has seen the quality of your pure empire, and she's not impressed. She says your benefactor was a fool, and he only led your people to their doom. So let them come, and we will dispatch them like all the rest. Good. Polluted civilizations that do not resist are much more difficult to cleanse. What you have seen of our empire is only the summit of the mountain. You cannot fathom our numbers. We will pour through this tower like a righteous torrent. Ooh, it's pretty good. So we can lay everything that stands in our way. Millions of soldiers whose millions of soldiers whose only glory is to die in the name of benefactor and the Lord. Large boast from a small man. Before any of your champions can react, the bronze-armored soldier raises his ivory horn to his shit lips and gives a sharp blow, filling the chamber with a high-pitched moan. Within seconds, fanatical human soldiers are poured into the chamber beyond the horn blower. By far the most your champions have yet encountered. Once assembled in the room, they draw weapons, staring at the dwarf Boren, Eric, and Whisper with deep-seated hatred burning in their eyes. Nearly unable to restrain themselves, they wait, desperate with anticipation for their leader's command. Kill them? Kill them all. Oxygen Not Included is interesting, I've heard, but once you played a couple of hours, that's it. Oh, it's interesting, I've heard, but once you play it, don't know for sure. A couple equals a fair amount. Yeah, it's like as far as I know, you start off with like a couple of dudes. You can rename them as well, so I can name them after everybody. And you build a base and try and survive. And like gases and stuff like form, and you have to pump out bad gases and pump in oxygen and create plants to make oxygen, and have to like cycle people in and out of resting, and like a base building simulator type thing. So I don't know, probably just do one stream of it, but I got a request to play it, and I have it in my like a game that I can play, so you know, give it a go, why not? It's by the same devs that made Don't Starve. I have absolutely no interest in Don't Starve whatsoever, but we'll see how it goes. Can't hurt to do one stream of it, or even we do 2 hours and we don't enjoy it, we can move on to something else. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Movement speed +4. Okay, here he is. I think we just need to kill him. Oh, it's a lot of dudes already.
On my way.
No. Oh god. Fuck. She's getting crushed. Okay, we need to put this out here. You need to heal already. You need to put this down.
Unleash hell.
You need to put here. She's so fucking weak, man. She's so squishy.
Maninata.
Death to the weak.
She's getting fucking annihilated.
I never miss.
She's gonna die.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, she's not gonna die.
Heru
You
amin.
guys need to get rid of this guy.
Yes.
Get rid of this guy? No? Do you want to get rid of this guy? Can you please help get rid of this guy? What the fuck are you doing? Get rid of this guy. Okay, there we go. Then it's gonna die then. That's a shame. Okay, he's going down like a sack of shit there.
My blade is yours. Stand.
Okay, here we go.
Will
New boss stage imminent, I imagine.
Mani Marte.
That was a rough start, not gonna lie.
at your service.
No, there is no... Oh, what is this? It's just Circles of Doom.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we can get the fire on all of these guys. Yeah, we can get a few.
Heru amin.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we pulled it back. Unless there's some fancy bullshit. Like he reses or something. No, that was it. Fuck, she got boned right at the start. She's so weak defensively. It's a lot of dudes. It was a lot of dudes. Where's he running? No, I want to check my bag. No. Many of the human soldiers lay wounded or dying as Cain presents Proteus' crystal and begins siphoning life essence. The action caused by the remaining survivors to scream out Diabolos and recoil in terror. Amid the chaos of scrambling, screaming survivors, Whisper notices the librarian's crystal. It pulsates quickly with a bright glow, then increases the speed with each passing second. Torchlight behind the party announces the librarian's arrival to the chamber. Okay, well, we got his parts. I forget what this guy's about. Every time like we stream and then stop playing, then come back, I forget little bits between streams. Oh my, what's happened here? We had no choice. They're religious fanatics from another place. I see. Unfortunate. We found your machine components. That listening device back is up and running again. Excellent. Well done. Dwarf presents the two components, and the librarian takes them with a gracious nod. He walks over to the leader of the soldiers, who is on his dying breath. The soldier withdraws a small blue crystal, pulsating rapidly with brightness. Benefactor, I summon you as I saw them. In God's name, we tried to purify them. Ooh, but they proved too strong. Indeed, your weakness and failure suppresses his word. You must repent in purgatory before you may visit the holy resting place. But Benefactor, these devils have a crystal that steals our souls. I've seen it with my own eyes. They seek to capture our immortal selves and send us to hell. Your Sleeth? Shit, here we go. I thought he may have been the final boss. Turns out no. The one and only, at your service. The one responsible for opening the portals, for corrupting so much of this tower, for causing so much death and suffering. That can't be. The Major Sleeth lived during my lady's time. That would make him over 1,000 years old. Not even the Magi were immortal. The librarian, now revealed as Sleeth, turns back to the leader leading prone on the floor. His flattened eyes are wide with fear. Very observant dwarf. But time no longer has meaning to me. I found other ways to sustain myself over the years. He extends his hand over the dying soldier, and the panicked human suddenly tenses. So he just like steals life force from people effectively. The skin peels away from Seath's face, exposing bone and rotted flesh. With glowing red eyes, the Major summons the soldier's energy. Skin on Seath's face repairs itself, returning to its previous normal and healthy appearance, while the soldier on the floor becomes emaciated and dies. Sleeth then turns to your champions with his eyes still glowing red. Since you've acquired the components I need to continue my communications with the Orgagante, your usefulness has come to an end. I will leave you for now. The librarian hand raises up to your party direction and begins to glow. A bright flash blinds your champions. Where they recover their sight, Sleeth is gone. Your champions look at each other, bewildered eyes. So the Mad Magi Sleeth somehow survived all these years. It was right under our noses the whole time. He used us a pawn in a grand game, manipulating us into doing his bidding and delivering the objects of his desire. Not to mention catalyzing these fanatic humans into genocide on their world and ours. He shakes his head and walks off. Where are you going? Should we not seek the justice against this malefactor? No, we can't let him distract us from completing our quest. We must press on. We can't just let him get away. I have no intention of doing so, Hakiria. If I pass across again, we will deliver the ultimate justice. This I swear. What a son of a bitch. Rumors about Dobo 4? Yeah. I heard something. I think I heard something similar to that as well. When did D3 come out? Come out? Would have been like at least memory bank first. Okay, it must have been at least what, 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, because I was at my, not the house before this, the house before that. I lived there for 3 years, and I lived at the house before this for like 4, so that's 7 years, and we've been living here for half a year, roughly. So I'm gonna say 8 years. But the like between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 was, I don't know how many years that was, but fucking way more than 8. 2014? Nah, it's longer than that, I reckon. Hang on, let me look it up. So Diablo 2, we'll just look up. Diablo came out Diablo launch date. Okay, Diablo came out on the 31st of December, so on New Year's Eve, I guess, 1996. Diablo 2 came out 29th of June, 2000. So that's like, what's that, 4 years later? 2000. Diablo 3 came out in 2012. So 12 years later, Diablo 3 came out. And then if Diablo 4 comes out next year, say, it'll be 8 years. So 2012 to May to 2019. So it came out 7.5 years ago. Yeah, so 7.5, 8 years. Roughly what I was saying. So Diablo 1 to Diablo 2 was 4 years. Diablo 2 to Diablo 3 was 12 years. Say it comes out next year, Diablo 3 to Diablo 4 will be 8 years. Something like that. But that's Blizzard, right? They take... I was 12 when it came out. 12 when D3 came out? You youngin', man. What did I say? 2012? Is that what I said? Did I say 2012? I've already forgotten. That's what, 7 years ago? Yeah, 7.5 years ago, that's what I said. So, May 2012, I think I said. So, May 2012, 7.5 years ago, I would have been 27. Yeah, 27 roughly. So I'm 15 years older than you. I think you and Black Boy, you guys are like the same age, right? You're both like 19. Something like that. Yeah, I can't believe I'm mid-30s either. It's so, like, adult age. It's scary. Like, fucking married and, you know, living on our own and responsibilities and stuff. It's crazy. But it just went like that, too. I remember my 21st birthday like it was yesterday. I remember my 18th like it was yesterday. It's freaking 18 years later. It's basically where I am now. Okay, gathering before the third and final databank barrier. Your champions withdraw Proteus' crystal. Before presenting into the barrier and willing essence to release, they pause in silence. The hesitation until finally someone speaks. Of course it's Boron in his cryptic bullshit. A smart man knows the name of every poisonous flowering plant in the north. A wise man knows which poisonous plants can be taken in the proper dose and cure sickness. Do we know all the facts? Do we have the right to render this final judgment of the Avatar? Cannot help but remember how she helped us in the beginning. Did she though? Cain looks at each of his companions and then takes up the Proteus' crystal. We've come too far to turn back now. The Avatar chose her path. For now, Avatar's sake, we must choose out. Imagine that. You just get down to like the end of level 10 out of 11. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. That'll do. Why not? Let's just go home. I'm convinced 2015 was 2 years ago and I'm only 19. Yeah, it's like when when people hear what was it? I saw like a meme type thing. When someone said like, basically 20 years ago was year 2000. It's like when I think of 20 years ago, I still think it's the 80s, something like that. It's basically true. I was born in 85, and it's just like, oh yeah, 20 years ago, I would have been like, I don't know, like little. And it's like, no, 20 years ago, I was like mid-teens. 20 years ago, I almost finished school. That's fucking scary. I finished school 17 years ago. That's super scary. Next year, I finish school 18 years. Anyway, we've come too far to turn back now. The avatars chose their path. We must choose ours. I think I double-clicked there. That's a shame. Okay, Tower Log 98. Today marks my third attempt at trying to breach the barrier protecting Proteus. The Magi are pleased with my progress and convinced that I will soon adapt to successfully lower the first Magi's defenses. So assured they are in my ability, they've already begun celebrating Proteus' death. They speak of long last stopping at the traitor corrupted by the Orgigante and saving Atara. But their celebration is for my concern. I've growing suspicion that something is dreadfully wrong. I must investigate further and pray to the great spirits my father creators have told me about that I'm wrong. Okay.
The Magi endowed me with true self-determination, yet despite this miracle, ordered me back to Proteus's barrier.
You're 20 next month?
Clearly something was amiss. To my deepest regret, the truth did not evade me for long. My creator's inner thoughts revealed a web of shadows and lies, and one horrible truth. The Magi no longer sought Proteus to recruit his aid, but instead to kill him, to remove the final obstruction preventing the Organti arrival. Shortly after I came into this world, I was forced to choose between my parents, the duty they set upon me, and my own morality. I chose to stay faithful, not to my creators, but to the people of Artara. For many days and nights, the tower erupted in war. The Magi fought with ravenous desperation, and though formidable, underestimated the powers at my disposal. I retasked the ancient crystal golems into warriors and created new constructs of my own design. When the Magi banded together in the depths of the tower for one final stand, I descended upon them with the full might of the tower and destroyed them all. I took no pleasure in destroying my misguided creators, but my vow and duty is to the tower and Artara. I have sworn to stand vigil over both for time eternal. After all the Magi's lies, Proteus's goal supports my own. Protect the tower and the people of Artara. Unwilling to lower his barrier, the first Magus has remained confined. He leaves me to protect the tower as I see fit, and I in turn leave him to his own. But I must learn more of this Proteus, for I have already glimpsed a sliver of dark Organti influence in his mind. I sense it is only a matter of time before he, too, is corrupted by their lies. Only a matter of time until I must destroy the first Magus.
I think it was too expensive to do narration through the whole game, or just the style of the game. You mean like voice acting in general, like when there's text and stuff that I'm reading? You mean that? It's an indie dev, right? And they've put a shit ton of detail into the game, and they've spent a ton of money doing it because it's pretty polished. So maybe they chose to spend their money that way instead of voice acting. That's probably it, because they just didn't have enough money to do voice acting. That's probably also a lot of the games like this, like D&D and like Baldur's Gate and all these kind of games. A lot of them are text-based. I've heard of developers. There's a game, I can't remember which one it is, where they couldn't afford voice acting, so they just did it themselves, and it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I don't bother doing the voice acting kind of thing when I'm reading. Like, I don't bother trying to put oomph into it and read it as if it's like an actual conversation, because it's a lot of work, and you know, we just want to get through it and stuff. So I wouldn't read this like you know, you would if you're in a studio type thing, but they tried to do it and it was just really bad. Okay. Immediately upon entering the databank chamber, your champions noticed a third silver recorder connected directly to the machinery. Unlike the other smooth, clean silver devices, this one is cracked, discolored, dented, and sits ajar, as if ready to crash down on the floor at any moment. Unlike the other databank rooms, this chamber is filled with clockwork mechanisms, gears of all kinds, and pieces of clockwork constructs. Apparently someone was using this databank room as a clockwork storage facility. This is no damage by mechanical failure. Someone was purposely trying to destroy the recorder. Someone didn't want anyone to know. Well, just chuck it down the hole, man. Then the Queen of Shadows is intrigued. Can you recover the avatar files, engineer? Doesn't matter. We cannot alter our path now. The bottom of the tower is nearly in sight. Kayla manipulates the recorder and is able to recover a single avatar recording, just like the last one. Ignore Kane's discouragement. She plays it for all to hear. Log 98. Today marks the third attempt trying to breach the barrier protecting mages. Proteus. The Magi are pleased with my progress, convinced that I will soon adapt to the successfully lower the first tower's defenses. So assured that they are in my ability, they have already begun celebrating Proteus's death. They speak of long last stopping the traitor corrupted by the Orgigante and saving Atara. But their celebration is cause for my concern. I have growing suspicions. Something is dreadfully wrong. I must investigate further. And pray to the great spirits my father creative told me about that I am wrong. The party stands contemplating the last avatar's log in silence. You feel a distinct reluctance among them to carry out the destruction of Final Databank. Even Kane, though driven by duty, struggles to stifle such feelings. Changes nothing. We destroy the machines and be done with it. Here comes Toots. I'd like to do voice acting. I've audio issued some projects to do free for experience, but my mic is pretty shit. That would be sick to do my own voice acting. It would be good to me, but horrible to everyone else. As Kane raises his weapon in a rush of warm air and crackle of energy fill the chamber. Though Kane has enough time to smash the equipment, he lowers his blade and faces the Avatar one last time. The Avatar remains silent, looking curiously at the 7 champions gathered before it. While we are about to destroy the databank, my systems inform me Databank 1 and 2 are offline. If this databank is removed, my program will be reinitialized, erasing centuries of accrued experience. Oh, this is awkward. Strange, she realizes our intention but does not recognize us. Obviously, her system is struggle without the use of her 2 databanks. I don't know if they have the strength to continue in her presence. Perhaps if we could convince her to leave us. We only need but a moment. A sudden flash of recognition watches across the Avatar's eyes. I thought perhaps the same thing for a moment. You must stop what you're doing before it's too late. Do you not understand? He's using you. He will destroy everything. In case you've forgotten, you may be trying to kill us this whole time, sending every defense mechanism you could muster against us. Proteus has done nothing but help us, given us the information. Well, that's what they thought about her, though. They're like, oh, what is going on here? She's trying to strangle him. No? That's what they thought about her. Like, oh, she's so great. Oh my god, I love her. Oh, she's so good. Oh no, she's evil. I beg of you, please, you must not descend any further. We will in fact do that. My lord seeks audience with this Proteus, so it shall come to pass. Kane raises his blade and lashes out to destroy the machinery. Just before the shield guard's drill makes contact, the Avatar's blade blocks his weapon. The familiar crackle of energy fills the chamber, condensing around the Avatar, shrouding her in a shimmering field of energy. Behind her, the clockwork mechanisms begin leaping off the ground as animated by the crackling energy. They slowly pull themselves together, rising as complete constructs. Of course they do. Of course they do. Now I'm remembering you've never had ribs. I've never had ribs, no. Auditioned, yeah, I didn't think audio-titioned was a word, but... what kind of bread-sized smooth stone rock do you live under? I don't know, I've just never had ribs. It's one thing, like, I've mentioned before that both my parents are chefs, right? And so I've had a lot of good food over the years. Like a lot of good food over the years. But yeah, never had ribs. I can't tell you why.
Slay them.
We don't actually need to kill this, but we kind of do.
Right between the eyes.
It's coming straight for us.
Moving into position.
Okay. Everybody,
Acknowledge.
attack this. You summon an enticle.
Yes.
You do that.
Yes.
You do that. This is an interesting one actually, because it's not just a boss fight. It's a boss fight. Oh, she's burning. It's probably not the best. Oh, she's super squished too. No, stop burning. No, what are you doing? Move.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, it's a boss fight, but with portals. It's a tough one. Tough one for sure.
I never miss.
Got to keep an eye on people's health. Oh shit, these guys are all
Death
burning.
to the weak. Yes.
Was
On
not
my
paying
way.
attention, as it turns out.
Fine.
Get a heal going. Get a this going.
Yes.
Get a that going and that going and that going and that
I
going.
never miss.
Get that and that. Get some trappage.
Ready
It's
to
going
serve,
down.
my lord.
She is a beefy boy. A beefy
Shoot them.
female boy.
How may I help you?
You can help me by summoning one of these bad boys. And then you
Death to
guys
the weak.
need to go over here to stop the burning. I said
Of course.
you and you
On the move.
need to go get rid of burning.
I never
Thank you.
miss.
Come back
On my
here.
way.
You need to put some traps down in case assholes come and try to back rages. You need to do this. You need to do this. Manimate needs to do nothing. You need to do that. There's a lot to juggle in this one. A lot to juggle. Okay, put that there. Put that there.
Unleash hell.
That there. Put that. More traps, I guess, over here. No, more traps over here. In case they come from that side. Because they have come from that side a little bit.
Slay them.
Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. I never miss.
Okay, he's immobilized again, so he's dead. Need to put some more traps down here. These guys are burning because I wasn't paying attention. You can put down a heal.
Unleash hell.
Go over here.
Death to the weak.
You can go over here. We can't not burn the elementals, unfortunately. We can just summon another one back here. Maybe it would be out of range, which would be pretty good. Summon an Ent.
Yes.
Do that. Get some more traps in a sec.
Coming.
Put it there.
On my way.
May the
Everybody
light
attack.
guide your path.
Fuck, there's so much to juggle. Doing alright there. New boss stage, that's not
Ready
good.
to serve, my lord.
I don't know what that means. But it doesn't seem to be doing too much just yet. I'm sure it will.
Yes.
Oh fuck, they're burning again. Go over here.
Consider it done.
Go over here. Their range isn't as good.
I never miss.
What if I bring them back
Very
here
well.
and then get them to attack? Do they have to walk forward? Yeah, they do. Okay, that's fine.
Money.
Summon one of them.
Yes.
Put more trappage.
Death to the weak.
Have some fire. We're going on. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Holy shit.
Shoot them.
Shoot him in the face. That's so many dudes. Okay, what do we do here? What is this fucking giant AoE? I don't know what it is, but it's rough. That's so many guys. Fuck me.
On my way.
Okay, do we have... There's more dudes... Oh my goodness.
Money
Okay, Manimate. You need to come over here. You're burning. That's really not good. Okay, get that going.
Slay them.
You don't have your fireball yet. That is not ideal. Okay. You're also burning, so you need to go here.
Yes.
You need to go here. You need to chuck a heal down. Who is this? This is Manimate. You need to go up here.
Manga. Le merna.
Okay, good. You
Unleash
guys,
hell.
come back down here.
Consider it done.
Whew. Kill him. Okay, good. Who's burning? Someone's burning.
Of
It's
course.
someone we can't control. These guys are getting burned. They're all... Okay, they're gonna die. So that's good.
Light guide your path.
I'm just gonna attack this, and these guys can auto-attack whatever they want. We need another ant. Can't get one.
Shoot them.
Let's do... that. Let's put some traps down just for
Yes.
safety.
Money.
Okay, almost got another ant. Okay, they all died. That was pretty good. That worked out alright, actually.
I never miss.
I was a bit stressed then. Chuck that down and chuck that down.
Money marte.
We're okay. Tank boy is just... No, don't move up there. What are you doing? Everybody get back.
Into position.
Tank boy, get in there.
Yes.
I wonder if we have to kill that portal. Okay, another water dude. Fuck, so many water dudes.
Death to the weak.
Money marte.
Okay, we got ice in a sec. It's good.
Yes.
Fireball in quite a while, actually. They're burning. Maybe we can just heal through it though. Probably not.
Yes.
It's not a good idea. Actually, you guys can all move up this way.
Fine. Consider it done.
There we go.
Yes, I mean.
They're all going to get trapped. He's not going to get trapped, as it turns out. Okay, another water dude. Let's chuck a trap down. Right there, so they, at least they get
Yes.
AoE'd. Get some fire going.
Money marte.
Okay, we almost got it. They're burning again.
Money marte.
All right. Yes. Consider it done.
Desolate.
On the move.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
What's going on? Okay, good. Whew.
Money nata.
Unleash hell.
Still don't know what this green circle is.
Sire,
Okay, we should just be able to focus fire from here.
Slay them.
Money marte.
I don't know if we need to kill the portal as well, or whether we just kill him and that's it.
how may
I'm about
I
to find
help?
out. Nope, that was it. They all just fall down. Poor guys. We got green pants. Really? Green pants? Ugh. Guess it's a hardcore American thing. Ribs? No, ribs everywhere. Like, ribs are pretty popular. I guess my phone really wants extra delay. I've refreshed stream 4 times. It buffers every 5 seconds. Oh no. Can't kill shit if you're dead. Don't die. If you die, you won't kill shit. Guess we're staying hydrated today with all this water. Okay, the defeated... Oh shit! Here we go. Defeated and broken tower avatar lies on the floor in the center of the room. As your champions fan out across the machinery, prepare to destroy it once and for all, your avatar reaches out with spread fingers, her eyes well up with tears. Mighty champions of Atara, you have defeated me. I will resist you no more. Destroying my last databank if you must, erase me from existence if you must. 1,000 noble men and women gave their lives to defend Atara. In their name and honor, I give you my life to fulfill their charge. But please, I beg of you, descend no further into this tower. There is nothing below but complete and total annihilation. Tears fall from Kayla's eyes as the avatar's emotional plea. Powerful words, perhaps. Before Boren can finish his sentence, Kane strikes at the machinery. Maeve extends her hand to stop the shield guard. Kane, wait. But it's too late. As Kane's blue energy discharges throughout the databank machine, and in a moment everything is still and quiet. Behind your party, the tower overguard begins to glow. She lowers her head to the ground in despair. In the hall, secret passage. Must listen. Nice. I guess that's the secret passage for this level. Like, we get it automatically. And she's gone. And she's back. The avatar's luminescence shifts from red to blue. Her appearance changes to that which your party first encountered, but something is different about her eyes. She rises before your party with a smile. Greetings, I'm the Tower Avatar. How may I help you? Do you recognize us? I'm sorry, I do not, but I've not met many magi, and Father created Nunin says there are many. We wish to descend to the lowest level of the tower. Will you help us get there? Why would you want to go there? That's the dirtiest, coldest place in the tower. Plus it's dark and scary. We'll keep you safe, Sprite Lady, and greatly in your debt if you helped us. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to leave this level without the Father creators. Would you like to play a game? I love games. Remarkable, she's a completely different person. A child, innocent, new to the world. The deed is done, the bottom of the tower awaits. Let us spend no more time here. Kane exits the databank chamber, leaving the other members of your party to give conflicted farewells to the now childlike tower avatar. Okay. The door is open. Some door is open. We couldn't go there before. Oh yeah, that was the place we couldn't go to before, but there's also a secret passage with some stuff. There's another tower log, and there's also an avatar's creation band. Okay, this is the place the final words of the avatar spoke of. I think we owe it to her to find out what she wanted us to see. The Queen of Shadows, for one, is intrigued. What purpose can it serve? We already reset the avatar, and the bottom of the tower awaits. Pressured by the other party members, Kane is convinced, and your champions enter a small secret storage facility of technology and machine parts. Many silver recorders are piled here, but one is flashing with a small green light. It's actually orange, but that's fine. Kayla takes up the device and reveals it is set to play a recording. She activates the machine for all to hear. Tower log 99. The last one was 98, so I'm in complete despair, for I have verified a most alarming speculation. It is not Proteus who has been corrupted by the Orgigante, but the Magi themselves. My very father creators in a league with enemy, while the first Magus expends every ounce of life energy, keeping the Orgigante at bay. Such deception, such betrayal. I have trouble putting into words the feeling within me. Perhaps heartbroken is the proper word. But my despair only begins at this revelation. For now, I, the Tower Avatar, and I alone, stand between Atara and those who would destroy it. There is only one course of action left for me. I vow here and now to defend the tower with all my being and ability. To honor the original Magi, the first Magus, above all, protect the good people of Atara from the Orgigante and all other threats that would stem from this structure of my creation. As I no longer serve the Magi, this will be my last recording. Tower Avatar signing off. Kane falls to his knees, his will completely broken. What have I done? You mean, what's wrong? I don't understand. This recording proves that Avatar's loyalty has been to the people, to Atara, all along. But it doesn't make sense. This recording says the Magi were in league with the Orgigante and Proteus was good, so why was she set on keeping us from him? I don't know. She must have known something else, something we were yet to discover. She was honourable, fulfilling her oath to the last, and I robbed Atara of such a loyal guard. Do not be so hard on yourself, King's Champion. As Dwarf pointed out, it was the decision we all agreed upon. But you didn't break your vows to accomplish the feat, Boren. I've been selfish, arrogant, fool. I've broken my sacred vows and cannot undo the consequences of my actions. Maeve moves to Kane's side, but he turns away in shame. I'm no longer fit to lead us. I should return alone to my lord and resign my position at once. Laddie, we need you more now than ever. Yeah, we need that thorns, bitch. There's no way to repent for your mistake. Only the king can authorize to grant me reprieve. A bill of black smoke concentrates before Kane. As the shield guard looks up, Whisper steps from the black pitch, her form for the first time completely flesh. She speaks with a tone that is firm yet lingers in the trace of compassion. Since no king is present, a queen will make do. Shield guard, your repentance is reprieve. Kneel before me and renew your vows, and by the Great Spirit as my witness, I, Queen of Shadows, restore your grace. Kane pauses for a moment, unsure if Whisper's proclamation could possibly be official in any capacity. Then, as if waking from a long slumber, the shield guard drops to one knee and recites his pledge of duty and 7 vows. Your pledge is accepted. Now rise, Queen's champion, and lead us to the final level of this tower and the destiny that awaits us. Okay, great. I found a ring. I wonder if that's the same ring every single time, or it's got different stats. Kill him if you must. I'm kill everything. I'm just gonna kill every. Oh yeah, we got this. I don't think we looked at these either. Armor pen, magic pen, health and mana. Is it worth though? What is this? Dying days? End of days? Yes. Mana points better, health points better, mana regen, movement, lose movement speed and attack speed. It's not, yeah, it's probably worth. Alright, what are these guns like? What is this comparing to? Repeater of mana? No, it's comparing to this. We lose mana per hit. Critical damage 200 to might. Emperor's Wrath. Increase the damage of criticals 200 to 400. What's a crit chance? 47%. 72%. It's crazy. Okay. No mercy for the weak. Reduces armor by 3 for 30 seconds upon each hit. Effects stacked to a minimum reduction of 90 armor. Does shitty damage there. I'm gonna put this one on. Crit chance is 57 now. And when she crits, it does 50% DPS for offhand weapons. So we want that swapped. So when she does crits, it's like quad strike effectively. So you crit, you do double damage. This is doing 4 times damage. That's pretty fucking strong. Even if it does less damage and we lose the less this, that, the other. Every time we crit, which is 57% of the time. So half the time she shoots, she crits. She does 4 times damage. That's huge. Okay, no, we're leaving. Sorry, Toots. Toots is finally done. She's done so. Alright, so we wanted to travel disc to this place that we couldn't get to before. Where are we? We didn't go this... Oh no, we can't get to there. Where the fuck are we? Up here. Is this right? No, this is not right. Is it? Where was that joint we couldn't get to before? Ancient chest. Memory bank core. Tower log. No, wait, hang on. We missed an ancient chest. Yeah, we missed an ancient chest. There was that door that we couldn't open. Like, but I do not remember where it was. The chest was like right here too. It was just kind of hidden. With absolute junk in it. You want a flaming S-word? No, you don't actually. No, you don't. They're shit. Where the fuck was it? Was it here? No, it wasn't there. That went back to there. God, I don't remember at all. Does anyone remember? Shit. Wait, was it actually... Maybe it was down here. Travel. We'll go to that travel disc and we'll see where that takes us. Maybe it was down here. I think it was down here actually. It's taking us here. I've almost fallen asleep 2 to 3 times. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, that's fair enough. We just killed the avatar lady. Well, we didn't kill her. We reset her. I don't really want to backtrack the whole way, but I guess we're forced to. We could just look at every X on the map, I guess. I feel like it was here. Because we fought all these guys here. This is where we found the Sleeth dude. Yeah, it was. That was the door we couldn't get through, I think. Because we never came here, I believe. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, okay. So far it's linear. This seems pointless to have this, but I'm sure it's going to turn into a puzzle because we love puzzles. 2 armor pen. Okay, this is a bit of a bigger area. How many battles have we got left? It must be getting close. We've got 2 battles to go. 1 secret room, who cares? 1 side quest, who cares? So basically there. Been going for 3 hours, so unless the last level takes more than 3 hours. I also can't just go until we finish today because I got a doctor's appointment at 3 PM. So I kind of have to stop. We could go about half an hour over time, I guess. 1 speed. That's easy. We got 11k gold. Can't stay awake any longer. Actually, have a good day. It's morning for you. It is morning for me, yeah. Alright, sleep well. Oh, this is a big boy. I bet he wears massive pants. Avoid horror. Whoa, 200k. Holy shit. Alright. That's a lot of HP. That is a lot of HP. Alright.
Yes.
Hold on to your butts.
Will do.
Hold on to your butts.
Death to the weak.
Mani Marte.
Oh no, 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 no. Someone back here. Did I do it? Ah shit. No, I did do it. Okay, thank God. Okay. No. So far, he's taken mad deeps. Bring it on, Donkey Kong. So far, he's taken a lot of damage. 200,000 is a lot. Hopefully, he just does nothing. And this is like going to be relatively easy. Because so far, that's the case. But I'm sure new boss thing, he's going to start doing like redonk damage. He's trying to come for us. What are you doing? Come on. Stop it.
Slay them.
Stay where you are, bitch. Oh shit, we have ads.
Yes. I never miss.
Stop! We're just doing too much damage.
Death to the weak.
Mani.
Look at this, we're doing way too much damage, you can't handle it. Oh shit, he's summoning stuff. Okay, wait. Just attack him.
Mani Marte.
Quick! Taunt him! Taunt him!
Will do.
Have a heal. One. Get in there.
Lord.
Okay. He did have a fuck ton of health, but he died fairly quickly, unless he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Which he very well could. He's going for my boys. Don't go for my boys. They didn't do anything to you apart from do mad deeps. Come on, get him down. Get him down. Yeah, fuck. He did not want a bar of Kane. He was just like, I don't care if you taunt me. I just don't give it. Look at this, 844 DPS. That is beastly. That's huge. We have fuck all damage, and they have all the health. What do you mean fuck all damage? You got, like, all the fucking damage. She did more DPS than the other three guys combined. Oh, we're here. This is it. Wait. Where? We didn't go to that... I can't... Fuck, OCD. It's gonna make me have to go back and do it. That purple is hurting my eyes in a major way. That orange is hurting my eyes in a major way. That purple and orange is hurting my eyes in a major way. Contaminated zone. Yeah, we were just here. So what have we missed? Not that I care, but what have we missed? One battle, which could be up there, secret room, and a side quest. Technically, all of that could be up on this teleporter that we didn't go to. Okay, let's save in case we get lost. Nope, we nailed it. Chest. Ooh. Hello. Hang on. Pants? Negative movement speed? I think not. Negative movement speed? I think not. Same movement speed, more attack speed, critical chance, health points, negative health. It's just pretty much better in every way. And we can enchant it. Head. With current value magic pen, we don't care about that. Increased critical chance, also don't care about that. I guess. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright, what do we got? Where does this go? More chests. Some gloves. the shield. Okay, the shield doesn't have as much health or mana. It's just worse. Gloves are worse. Okay, don't care about that. This was just a side area with stuff. Greater scroll. Here we go. Negative 20 mana, but 30 health. I mean, he hardly uses his mana. May as well make him tankier. Hooray. Free stuff. Alright. We're down the bottom. We're doing it. This is it. Let's find out if... Where does this go? Let's find out if there is a whole nother level or whether it's just Proteus in the boss fight. See, going through this whole thing, I thought the Avatar was going to be the last boss, second last boss. Then I said, I remember saying like, no, she's probably going to be the second last level, and then the last level will be the final boss. Then I thought maybe it was going to be Seath, and then I thought maybe it was going to be Proteus. Seath is still alive, Proteus is still alive. Proteus could be like, oh, you've come down and saved me, now I'm evil and going to fuck you up. Or it could be Seath still, or it could be both, or it could be Seath and then Proteus is going to help, or who knows. But it's going to be one of them, if not both of them. Let's find out. Descend. We missed the chest. It's a shame. Titties went to waste. Ugh. Okay, map. Okay, it's kind of zoomed in, so that makes me think it's not that huge. Maybe it is though. We got a battle here against what seems to be nothing. No? No battle? Or maybe it's below us? We can kind of see through these grates. No? Okay. Seems like it is a level. Oh, hang on. We can check. Yeah, okay. It is. It's just small. Fuck, I've guessed a lot of this. I'm always honest, as you all know. I did not look this up. I just had a feeling. So if maybe it is Proteus and Seath. If that's the case, then I literally guessed this whole thing. I guessed that Avatar was going to be the second last level. I guessed that we're going to fight Seath at some point, and then if Proteus turns evil, that as well. And I guess that this area was going to be not a whole level, just the boss. Some good guesses. This seems completely pointless though. Speaking of this reminds me of Diablo 2, Diablo 3. We were just talking about Diablo 4. Reminds me of Diablo 3. There was that zone in the fire with the spider boss, and you had to go down and around. You had to. It was like a big spiral. Who is this? That's got to be Proteus. It was like a big spiral, and you had to go down multiple levels and stuff, and fight the spider bitch at the bottom. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Okay, the Shadow Constructs struggle relentlessly to breach the swirling wall of energy before them. Each attack sending forth a fountain of purple sparks, and shakes the chamber with thunderous boom. Though your party is only short distance away and under no cover, the constructs seem oblivious to their presence. So many. The element of surprise will eliminate the advantage of their numbers. As if responding to Kane's comments, one of the constructs stops and turns to face him. A moment later, the area goes silent as all the constructs halt their attack and turn towards your champions. You were saying? We also still haven't used any of the forges. So we can go back and forge like the crap out of our weapons before the final boss. I'm not going to though, in case it's just like to keep the difficulty. But if it's like balls hard, then we will. Okay, the strange fragment shadow constructs were floating around the staircase, oblivious to the outside world. That is until your party attracted their attention. It seems like it's just them, and they have 1,000 health. And they have no skills. But there's going to be more to it than this. Unless there's like Zergarush and there's like 4 million of them. I'm still going to go with the stairs as a final boss.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I think there's just going to be 1 million of them. Seems to be the case. If that is the case, Let's just move everyone back here and bottleneck them. Okay, they do mad deeps. Where are you going?
Unleash hell.
Affirmative.
Of course.
You're already going to have to use a heal.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Okay. 9% of enemies defeated. Yeah, it's just going to be a fuckload of these guys. It's going to be, I'm assuming, fairly easy. They do a lot of damage though.
Wish is my command.
Let's get an ant to help. Let's get this guy to help. Let's get some of this. Do they have resistances? A little bit.
I never miss. Death to the weak.
Okay, yeah. Maeve is getting crushed.
Going.
Moving into position.
Oh god, that's a lot of dudes. Alright, here we go. Eat fireball. They're all dead. They're literally all dead. Okay, how long until we got heal? Not long. Okay, Maeve. Stop being fucking Kino.
Acknowledge.
Okay, do all the AoE damage.
Sire.
Bang.
Will do.
And bang. And bang. Okay. You can keep going. You're fine. You can just thorns everything. These guys can sort themselves out. You can probably have a heal there. 71% dead.
Unleash
So,
hell.
yeah, this whole thing was just a gank fight, but we're too strong for it to matter.
Maninata.
I think that's it. 100% done. Like 200k guys. That would be rough. Unless we could put them all together and then just AoE the fuck out of them. That would be pretty good. But that, yeah, that would be rough. Okay. It's a side grade. Not worth it. I wonder... I mean, we'll get a quick save before the final boss anyway. So that's one battle done, right? Yep. So it's just the final boss now. So we definitely don't have to fight two people, unless it's two people together. I wonder if the final boss is using everybody or not. If it is, then we're going to, you know, go back and level everybody up and stuff. We got 14k gold. What are the crystals used for? For like, okay, that's not Proteus. He's obviously in this big dome up here. It's used for crafting and enchanting and all that sort of stuff, but because we didn't enchant through the game, because I thought one enchantment was a one-time use thing, and we're like, oh, we'll wait till we get better armor and stuff. I didn't realize it was, you get an enchantment and unlocks that enchantment forever. We just basically never used the crystals for anything. We never forged any armor. We never upgraded any armor. We never used enchantments, etc. So we just stockpiled them. So last count, you can't see any of it, but we have 14,158 gold, 648 green crystals, 671 blue crystals, 838 purple crystals. And they're all used for like, yeah, for forging, for instance. Like if we forge this, it would cost crystals to do stuff and whatnot. For crafting, it cost crystals to make stuff. And then enchanting cost crystals and stuff. And we just never used any of it. But like, if we did, the game would be even easy. Like, well, I'm not going to say the game's easy, but the game would be easy. It's a lot of crystals, yeah. Alright, so these are all constructs. We're going to go fight Zeeth or Proteus or whoever it is. These guys are all going to come alive. And it's going to be big deeps. Okay, here he is. This is the son of a bitch. You watch as your champions turn to face you when a great surprise is on their face. It's strange to no longer feel their thoughts and senses. Kane is quick to cover his heart with his hand and bow his head. My lord, it's good to see you. The bottom of the tower awaits. Oh, this is us, right. But how did you all the way down here? Or, the other thing I said was us the whole time was evil. That was the other thing I said at some point. Which I'd forgotten about until just then. The Crystal Throne has more power than you can imagine, my friend. Okay, great. Or we are Proteus, even, potentially. We're getting out like spirit back or something. The energy of the barrier sends swirling patterns of light swimming across your champions as they stand before it. Boron cautiously places his massive hands against the translucent wall. When the field does no harm, he shoves with all his strength. The Frostling's effort has no effect other than to cause the swirling patterns to condense around his hands. We have no means to penetrate this. I don't understand. I thought we already disabled the barrier to reach Proteus. Nah. The barriers you breached to disable the tower avatar were not of my doing. This one, however, is. The barrier before your champions flickers for a moment, then vanishes. Now that the last of you have arrived, come, join me. The throne room is near. Tearing the fabric of space and time, a portal that leads to another world. Oh, look at them. They're all like... or dimension, but an endless void of cold, dark nothingness. The party trembles with the jarring realization that the hovering black abyss is indeed the realm of the Orgagante. Though it seems impossible to peer through the ebony veil, a longer glance into the black reveals dark shapes twisting and contorting. Countless bodies and distorted faces rolling and merging into one another, separating back into many. An entire race of beings existing without end or beginning, motions that speak of agony or ecstasy. You watch captivated, unable to turn away, as if every lingering second beckoned a second truth, the meaning of an enemy's defeat. Moments later, the searing pain behind your eyes, overwhelming nausea in your stomach, and irrepressible feelings of hatred snap you back into your senses. You haven't been the only ones watching. The Orgagante focus their ravenous appetites on you, your companions, the weight of their desires nearly bringing you to your knees. Rise up. Stay strong. Look into the darkness, my friends. For you few, you mighty eight, are the last of the Atara, and before the day ends, the Orgagante will fear its brilliance. The voice is a familiar one. Resolve to end this quest, and your champions turn away from the darkness and more towards the voice. Proteus! At long last, their journey is at the end. Come forth, friends. Wait, it may not be safe. Okay. Anxious to catch up with the ancient engineer, your party rushes forward, boldly pouring into the room. You nearly trample the young woman who has stopped frozen, staring forward intently. Your entire party stands within a grand oval chamber, staring at the sight before you in complete awe and terror. What can only be described as an explosion of darkness frozen in time lies hovering in midair above the center of the chamber. A geyser of black ink caught in a chaotic web of blazing bright energy. The longer you stare, the more some sort of bulbous ebony creature trying to claw its way out of the ink comes into focus. So an Orgagante. Oh, maybe the Orgagante is the final. I mean, that kind of makes sense too. In a short distance, a weathered man, garbed in the flowing robes of magi, stands before a massive crystal throne. A far grander version than the one yourself sat in just moments ago. Face full of concentration and contempt as he holds his left arm outstretched above his head. There is a thin, almost invisible line connecting his body to a web of energy surrounding an explosion of darkness. Have you ever witnessed anything like this? Nah. Don't even understand what I'm looking at. An explosion cannot just sit there. Be glad that it does, Rune Lord. I suspect little of the chamber would survive if it did not. Eric steps closer to the darkness, his face drawn in fear. We may find out what the claim is accurate, Whisper. Whatever it is before us is not frozen in time, merely slowed. My elvish sight allows me to see the darkness creeping forward and the currents of energy pulsing around it. Brother, what's happened here? Do not lament, sister. Though my strength wanes, the Orgagante portal before you poses no harm to me, nor shall I allow it to harm you or your friends. Okay, Kayla steps toward her brother, but his face does not move in the slightest. The voice, his voice, comes from behind. Turning to alleviate her confusion, the ancient engineer stands before you, staring into the eyes in complete shock. You see the glow of your own eyes reflected in hers. You hear the voice in your head. Before you speak the words, any struggle is useless. You are powerless to resist them. As much as I could embrace you with my own arms, my body is bound by the same temporal magic that holds the invaders at bay. To release myself is to release the Orgigante into the world. You raise your hand, caress the top of Kayla's ear, a familiar gesture as if done 1,000 times before. My dear sister, you were never meant to be here. The suspension pods was to protect you of a dozen generations. I'd failed you. Why would you keep me there when I'm perfectly fine? It was for your own good. It was never supposed to end like this. End like what? What's going on, Proteus? Talk to me. Behind the ancient engineer, Boron, Whisper, and the dwarf, take note of the large crystal formations lurking in the shadows of the chamber. Encased within each a fully clothed human body, all positions of defiance and self-defense. You step past your sister towards the three. They are the ones that have come before you, Lord, I now possess. All held much promise, but none sufficed. So you killed him? Murder's too strong of a word. There was sacrifice to a greater good. You look to each of your champions watching on, their faces distorted in distrust and disgust. All save Whisper, who drifts slowly beneath the explosion frozen in time, towards Proteus in his crystal throne. By a moment, she moves like an inch. By moment eyes, I bear witness. As much as it grieves me to admit, the prophecy of the Sixth is true. What is it that you speak of, Your Excellency? In the end of days, in the dying light, Six will stand against the godlike might. All will fall, yet none will fail. On their hallowed names, Atara will prevail. Whisper's form dissolves into a burst of black vapors. In the blink of an eye, a shadow of mass appears before Proteus' throne. As the mystic's body returns to flesh, an ebony dagger appears in her hand. She plunges the blade towards Proteus' throat. Deceiver, Destroyer, the Queen of Shadows denies your triumph. Just before the blade pierces Proteus' chest, a hand of metal grabs Whisper's wrist. Have you lost your mind? He's my brother. Proteus' eyes shift towards his sister and the mystic. His lips barely move. So begins the end. Okay. Orgigante. Appear. Dead, welcome. It's just you and Black Boy. This is the final boss. This is literally the final boss. It's just been me and Black Boy for a while. Arestus was here a while ago. Trash and Zeta and I don't know. There was a few people early on. Ilias was here. But it's basically just been me and Black Boy the whole time. With the tower shaking, Thunderclap time returns to normal, allowing the dark portal hovering above to complete its explosion. The eruption throws everyone in the chamber to the floor, sliding them hard into the far walls. Weakened and struggled for balance, Proteus rises to his feet first, his body sparkling with fragments of bright blue energy. Stunned, you and your champions each rise in turn, finding your own selves similarly enveloped with crackling blue energy. A deafening roar and tremendous gusts fill the chamber, as if a geyser of pitch-black, liquids-like substance gushes from above the chamber floor. The dark matter disappears into the far wall, as if the wall itself is nothing but an illusion, Michael. As the dark eruption flows, purple bursts of energy appear, announcing the arrival of the Orgigante. You and your champion slowly retreat and regroup, and watch as a giant black embryonic masses spill through the portal. The shadowy forms quickly take hold of the disgusting organic heaps, then disappear in a flash of purple light. The process repeats, the Orgigante clearly aware of your presence, but simply uninterested. You waste no time checking on Kane, Maeve, and the others. While much of the chamber has been destroyed by the explosion, amazingly, you and your champions and Proteus, as Proteus promised, are unharmed. What can we do? We've got to try and stop it. You cannot stop the inevitable. We'll see about that. All the boys are in the yard now. Yeah, they are. Damn right. Oh shit, that's a big boy. It's a big boy holding some sort of fish. Look, it's like a flapping fish that he just hasn't killed yet. Proteus struggles to stand, stepping towards the gushing flow of black, seemingly mesmerized by the horrific sight. While the mages stand distracted, a large purple glow flashes out, leaving in its wake a behemoth shadow construct, something much larger and completely unlike anything your champions have faced. The shadow immediately turns to the portal, and approaches your party, its eyes trailing long whispers of crimson energy. The creature opens its mouth, letting loose a growl-like moan. Proteus stumbles before the construct, and raises his hand, told its approach. Though the mages can barely hold his hand outstretched, the voice is powerful and clear. Back, these 7 are with me. The shadow construct pauses, looks for a moment at Proteus, then begins to turn back. Without warning, the abomination of darkness whips around him and shoves Proteus down, hurling him across the floor. Coming to rest a few feet away from you, the mage just looks towards you and tries to rise. His body still weakened from the time on the crystal throne. He calls to your mind, asking for aid. Without second thought, you rush to his side to help him to his feet. As you do, you look back to the behemoth construct, converging on your champions. Okay, here we go. A big black boy, yeah. Okay, he has 100,000 health. He has no resistances. He has 100 resistance to void. I think some of our weapons have like 4 void damage, so who cares? He's got quite the amount of skills there. 15 minutes? You've only got 15 minutes? Alright, we got this. Drains life from multiple targets, not good. Shoots 2 void projectiles at paralyzed targets, not good. I mean, none of them are going to be good. Void energy range from the sky, leaving corrupted area. Its effects are unpredictable, not good. Pulls 2 targets and stuns them for a short duration, not good. If we have Kane and Enticle, we should be alright for that, I guess. Shoots 4 void bolts that immobilize targets hit, not good. Shoots a large void projectile that deals high damage and inflicts daze. Guess what? Not good. Prostate tickle him? But he loves it. Look, he's got a giant dildo. I thought it was a fish, but in turns out maybe it's a fish dildo. I mean, it could be. Could be a big black bass.
At your service.
Okay, here he is. This is the one. It didn't say there was ads, so I guess it's just this guy.
Right between the
Okay,
eyes.
are we ready? Let's do it. Shoot him. Shoot him in the face. Let's just go absolutely fucking balls deep, right? So that, and that, and that, and chuck one of them down, and one of them, and one of them, and this guy, and this, and this, and this, and this, and see what happens.
Yes. Slay
I mean, as soon as he gets to phase 2, he's probably, gonna do some deeps. After this is going to be 15-minute dialogue explaining why we killed him, yeah, and then a 40-hour trek back up the stairs. He's going down quick. Yeah, we do mad damage. The last fight, the archer did more, like nearly double the amount of damage that the other 3 guys did combined. Champions of Atara, I may be physically too weak to fight this abomination myself, but I'm far too powerless to aid you. Take from me a fraction of what I possess, and send this construct back to the darkness from which it came. Okay, thanks. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But sure. Thanks, guy. New boss stage. Okay, what happens now?
death to the weak.
Let's find out. He's draining a HP.
Slay them.
It's not ideal.
Coming.
Want to chuck down a heal maybe? And another one of these bad boys.
Certainly.
One of them. One of them. It's one of those disappointing final boss fights, isn't it? It's gonna be. Unless some shit goes down. Okay, we're gonna taunt that. Fuck you. And we're going to
Death to the weak.
do this. Oh shit, that's a big deeps. Quick, get out of the big deeps. I don't know what the big deeps is, but I don't like it.
Going.
Oh, it's this unpredictable bullshit, that's what it is. Okay, that's fine. You can unpredictable bullshit me, I don't mind. Chuck down one of these guys.
Right between
This.
the eyes.
And everybody attack. He's dead. Crushed. Look. Oh, he did 1,000 damage that time. Okay. Nice. Pretty tank. I don't know why we got gear. I mean, what's the point, right? This can't be the final boss? No, I don't think it is. It can't be, right? It can't be. I mean, it said there was only one more battle left, but it's got to be something. That was the most uninspired, weak, piss final boss. Those 200k guys took longer? Yeah. Better be hard. Name of my sex tape? Yeah, that's right. No, my name of my sex tape is like the giant cock or something, right? Has to be. You've defeated the Shadow. Alas, it was just a tiny fragment of Orgagante's essence. Rest now and talk to me again when you're ready to finish your journey. Yeah, okay, good. Also, Dead, we have a hilarious story to tell about all of the enchantments and stuff and how they worked. We were completely wrong. We could have been using enchantments this whole time. Picking up an enchantment is not like one times that enchantment. It's not like once you use it, it's lost for good. It's just you've unlocked that enchantment and you can use it as many times as you want. So like when we had enchant, for instance, melee weapon with, well, like no, because you like your thorns, right? Got retribution here. We could have been using this the entire time, or like this the entire time, and this the entire. It just unlocks the thing. So at the moment you can't see it up here, but we have 648 green crystals, 671 blue crystals, and 840 purple crystals. So like silly amounts of stuff. We can't go home. We also never used the forge. We've only started properly enchanting stuff in the last level. So we've gone the whole game with like gimping ourselves basically. So it's not like we overtuned ourselves and we're OP. We have only started doing like proper things, and we still not once used the forge. So we definitely didn't like played it effectively in hard mode. Enchantment. It's the exact same thing, slightly different. So many crystals, yeah. Yeah, we got like 1,500 crystals across all three types. Okay, you don't understand. Proteus has let the Orgigante into your world, yet he saved you and your allies from the explosion of the portal and the monstrous shadow. I mean, we saved ourselves from the monstrous shadow. What have you done? Whisper flies into a rage, lunging forward. Proteus with her hand ablaze with magical energy. Kayla, Boron, and me fall upon the mystic, restraining her with all their effort. We must destroy him while we can. The prophecy is true. I don't know what's come over you, Whisper, but now is not the time to lose our heads. Kane, Dwarf. As Kane and Dwarf approach, Whisper stops resisting and instead mumbles to herself. The prophecy. You don't understand. We're doomed. All of our Tara is doomed. With a sudden flare of resistance, Whisper explodes. More intent than ever to end Proteus, it takes a combined effort for all your champions to control it. Let me go! He must die! Do not be harsh with your companion. If not for her help, you may not have reached me. Her effort till now has been exemplary. It's true, yeah, she's kicked some ass. You've all done exemplary, as well as I could have hoped for. Proteus shakes his head, his face long with disappointment. Loses much of its color. You do not know the pains to which I have suffered. That you must now all die. That I must take your lives. Son of a bitch. Your champions go limp in disbelief, losing their hold on Whisper. Still trying to comprehend the first mage's words, you watch as the mystic shakes herself free. Your disbelief has squandered a greatest chance. Now unhand the Queen of Shadows. What are you saying, brother? Tell me you don't mean it. I truly wish it were not true, but their lives I must take. Nay. My dear sister, do not despair. You have been the single greatest light in my life. She's shit. She's the worst. I've never intended to rob the future of your spirit. This is why I had you placed in the suspension pod. You will be spared of what is to come. Go back into the suspension. Back in that frozen box for another 1,000 years? I'd rather die. But the great spirits, what happened to you? Time has happened. So much time. If you saw the world as I see it, would know this is the only way. Perhaps my brother truly was lost 1,000 years ago. I won't let you do it. I won't let you do it. Kayla lunges towards her brother, her robotic hand recoiled in a fist. Prepared to strike a devastating blow. Proteus turns to face you, his face relaxed, his eyes unconcerned. Oh no. With a wave of the back of his hand, Kayla freezes, motionless. Her eyes, she's so shit, she's useless. Her eyes wide open and her body turns into a pale blue. Small crystals of ice frost over her skin and sparkle in her eyes is extinguished. Your entire party moves swiftly to Kayla's defense, with weapons drawn and magic charged. They rush Proteus. I mean, I'd be happy about it. It's a fight. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. And if you find your weakness physical state, you are more than capable to overcome you. Proteus steps back, his face scrunched. It's not a good word. In anger, his eyes glow bright blue, and his body writhes in a magical energy. Yet as Boron points out, his frame is indeed weakened. The effort causes Proteus to tumble to his knees. With his head lowered to the ground, almost out of breath, the Magus speaks softly. You dare attack me, Proteus? He looks up at your champions, his voice grows strong and loud. I am the first and last of the Magus of Atara. It is not for mortal beings such as you to decide my fate. If you choose to offer your lives during combat, through combat, so be it. Okay, it's time to fight. Shit lips. You've been everything. As Kane's sword comes crashing down against Proteus' lower head, you lunge forward and block the attack with your own blade. Why? This scenario, how many times has this scenario happened? You go to hit somebody and someone stops you. We should have had a counter for that. We'd be up to like 1,000 by now. Told you about the dialogue, yeah. It's, you feel again another presence in your body. No matter how hard you try, you cannot resist Proteus' will. My lord, why do you defend him? He seeks to kill us, and so he shall. I would have given you an honorable, clean, peaceful death. Instead, you choose to die in violence. Get back. That's not me, lord. It's Proteus. Shit, I was right. The frosting is right, of course. In my weakened physical condition, you would have been more than a match for me. But in this body, with all the power at its command, you have no chance of defeating me. What do? We cut a bitch. You watch yourself swing your blade at your old friend. Your heart crumbles at the thought of killing Kane and the others you care about. Then in the back of your mind, you sense the feeling of despair is not only your own. Somehow a piece of Kane and the others remain connected to you, even with the crystal thrown beneath you. You summon every ounce of will that remains on your own and speak your champion's mind one last time. Do not hesitate. Kill me. I'll do it. I'll stab you. I'll cut you so good. Okay. You and Proteus, both of them. Gank fight. 40,000 and 50,500. I'm not even getting Aura of Thorns. Oh, shit. I'm not even going to bother looking at it. Let's just, apart from Aura of Thorns, because it sounded cool.
How may I help?
Dialogue sucks balls. It's far too much of it. Oh shit, it is all of them. These guys are going to die immediately. They're so bad. Except for Shit Lips. You can't even use Shit Lips because the game realizes she's so bad. Okay. Start battle pause. You, get in there. Oh god, there's too many people and I'm clicking the wrong buttons because they're in the wrong areas. Okay, trap. You want to chuck one of them and one of them and one of these guys. New boss stage already. 6. Drop this and that and this and that. I guess... Fuck, I guess you just run in and do fire things. And then drop these down. And then I don't know what else you actually do. You're fucking useless, so you can just run in here. And that guy's already getting crushed. You can just have a shout, I guess. You can jump. You can do whatever this is. You can throw a heal down here to keep these guys happy. No, you're shit. Do your Path of Flames. Run. I already told you to do that. Apparently you didn't do it. You doing it? Okay, Blinding Flash. Because why not? You can't die. If you die, we're boned. Let's get you out of the line of sight. Let's chuck one of them down. Let's put this here. I don't know. He's immune to something. Maybe we need to kill this guy first. I don't really know. Attack this guy. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can't do anything because you're rubbish.
Yes.
You need to do this. You need to do this. Everybody attack this guy. Break. Someone died. It's Boron. Who cares? What? Oh shit! I skipped dialogue. Sods about it. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna manually click because I'm clicking the wrong button a million times. New boss stage. It's fine. Chuck one of these guys down.
Shoot them.
Do this.
Yes, moving.
No one's in there. We need to chuck another heal down. It's 24 seconds. It's not the most amount of time I've ever seen. Why can't I attack him? Okay, there we go. Who else died? The dwarf. Okay, we've done it. Can we move? Can we spot? We can't spot them. Well, fuck.
Unleash hell.
Okay, now we just need to worry about the guys that we actually give a shit about, so that's not bad.
Slay them.
Get that down, get that down. Okay, you guys need to move.
Going.
You all need to move. Oh, so many wrong buttons. You got heal yet? You don't.
I never miss.
You have no health, which is not the best. If Maeve dies, we're in a bit of trouble. New boss stage. Okay, we need to wait until it does like a massive move to counter it.
Shoot them.
Yeah, I agree. Shoot them. We got 2 seconds until... Oh, okay. He's attacking them, so he's... What a scrub. No, don't move. Just attack. I mean, he's going down, right? 5 seconds until heal. 4 seconds until... Oh, fucking, we got this for days. Look, he's dead. He's done so. Not as hyped anymore because that boss was a letdown. Perfectly balanced game. And this is without doing mad, like, this is without like twinking everyone out. This is without even using half the mechanics of upgrades. Boss needs to get good, yeah. I mean, the shit dudes died, but like, who gives a stuff, right? Okay, champions gather around your collapsed body. Their tired, beaten faces have a look of genuine despair. Maeve places her loaded crossbow at your head. Close my eyes, my lord. You won't feel a thing. Dwarf rushes to the mage's limp body on the floor. We kill the mages. That'll break his control. Boren sweeps Proteus off the floor with one hand. A fine idea. This is no spell to be broken, my friends. Proteus has taken over my lord's body. There is but one way to end his murderous trap. Cain nods to Maeve. Sweat breaks across her brow. After a moment of hesitation, she lowers her crossbow. For fuck, just kill him! It's okay, Maeve. The duty should be mine. As Cain takes a stance before you and pulls his blade back high, Proteus wills you to speak. In your weakened condition, he no longer has dominance to control you, yet, feeling a sense of genuine urgency, you recite the words. At the same time, Proteus' body speaks them as well. Wait, hold your blade. You do not understand. Don't hesitate, Shield Guard. Take him now, before he escapes. Cain holds his blade steady. Atara is already doomed. Our world is lost, not my doing. This became fact the moment the Orgigante portal opened. And I merely used all my power to prolong the inevitable, to bide time. Time for what? To plan and plot, to set things in motion, to save what could be saved, but most of all, to wait for him, all of you. As there is no stopping the Orgigante, our only chance is to save what we can. A task I can no longer have the power to achieve on my own. But as Mage's brother and sisters did 1,000 years ago, if you can grant me such power through your sacrifice. The power for what? To transport as many of our people as possible to the tower, then transport it far away to another world where Atara may be reborn. You gotta go? Alright, take care, man. I'll see you soon. The only way I can do this, the only way to save our people is with life energy. There is no other option. There is no more time. I speak the truth. If you leave here today with your lives, all is undone. Just take her and take the dwarf and take Boron and be done with it. As the words weigh heavily on your champions, Proteus evacuates your body, leaving you in a crippled pain. Boron releases the first mages, dropping him to the floor where he spits in dark crimson blood. I tried to tell you, I take no pleasure in taking your lives. If I could give my own in your place, I would, without hesitation, but the only way to save our people is through your sacrifice. So brave champions, I leave it to you. Strike me down for all that I have done. Doom everyone you know and love to end civilization, all civilization, as the Orgigante will come and devour them all eventually. Or give yourselves now and grant our people a second chance. The choice is yours. Before you decide, I give you one final vision. That will come to pass for our world of countless others should you strike me down. Okay. I've spent 1,000 years in the presence of the Orgigante, listening to their maddening whispers, feeling their insatiable hunger, seeing their collective memories. I know them for the soulless, malevolent beings they truly are, an unstoppable virus whose only purpose is to consume and reproduce. After they have devoured Atara, the Orgigante will spread across the galaxy, targeting every inhabited world. There will be no threats, no parley, no chance of defying combat them. They will simply burn 1 billion planets to ash, absorbing all the life energy within. A billion inhabited worlds? Holy shit. The Orgigante will leave no path of destruction behind. Once the universe is emptied of life, they will consume all stellar matter, ice giants, suns, nebulas, black holes, asteroids, comet dust. Nothing will be spared. The universe will be stripped bare. In the Orgigante's wake, nothing will remain, not even a single photon of light. All will be dark. Kill me now, and this is the future you set in stone. Proteus' truth strikes hard in the brittle hearts of you and your champions. Everyone draws silent and still. Only the swirling wind and gushing sound of Orgigante dimensional rift remains, until at last Whisper steps forward. The prophecy could have been misunderstood the whole time. All will fall, yet none will fail. On their hallowed names, Atara will prevail. My people are proud and ancient race. I sense the truth of your words now. The Queen of Shadows will not live, only to see her people erased from the Book of Time. Let it be known that the Queen of Shadows was the first. That her courage and light showed the way. Okay, Whisper walks before Proteus, looking to each of your champions and yourself as she passes. Black vapor pours from her body. Crimson energy burns at her hands, up along her forearms. You require the energy that is me? Then take it. All that I am and more. Proteus extends his hand with a slight rush of air. Whisper dissolves into 1,000 pieces of sparkling light. Okay. No more fireball for you. That's sad. Proteus' stance straightens, and once the mystic is no more. Looks like I was wrong. I'll not be seeing you back to your forest after all. There's a promise I absolve from you, my friend, and one I sincerely appreciate. We elves don't believe in death as others do. I make this sacrifice without hesitation, but you must dismiss. Of course, lad. After all, it's King's duty to lay down his life for his people. King? Senator's surprise is surprised by everyone, but Boren. Did they not know? Jarl Dwarf wears the crest of Master Smith of the First Order, and only a Dwarven king lays claim to such title. Eric bows with a heartfelt grin. My lord? Okay, Eric withdraws his life oak seed from his person and looks at it longingly. The elf then returns and approaches to Proteus. Before I return to the place of my ancestors, can you take this seed and transport it back to the Endless Forest? Alas, noble elf, I can teleport the seed from this tower, but I will not have the power to assure its destination. Eric nods and drops the seed into Proteus' hand. Proteus closes his hand and then instantly opens up again, and the seed is gone. Wherever the seed winds up, if a single elf remains alive in Atara, they will find it. I'm ready now. I gave my life to the future. Wait a second. Just as I said, as long as I draw breath, I'll see you back to your forest. We'll go together, or not at all. Dwarf moves to each of your champions and lays into them with a mighty bear hug. Right, okay. Just so I remember what it's like to be in the arms of a beautiful lass. Dwarf shakes your hand and nods without a word, then steps back alongside Eric. Though I don't share our king's affection, know that I have grown quite fond of you all, and wish you all safe travels to wherever your next adventure lies. Okay. We have no more Enticle, or no more ice. Shooter McGavin. The chamber fills with light. The illumination dissipates. All that remains of Dwarf is a mold of ash and dirt. Of the elf, a dozen silver butterflies flutter around before slowly fading away. You could swear Proteus' hair darkens in colour. His face no longer expresses the pains of a 1,000-year-old body. Boren steps alongside Maeve and Kane. I need time to prepare. Of course he does. Pussy bitch. Okay, Maeve and Kane stare into each other's eyes. Though nothing is spoken, much is said. After all this, even with the fate of everyone and everything hanging in the balance, I find myself feeling selfish. I don't want to go. Kane's eyes fill with sudden panic. Maeve, the marksman places a single finger over Kane's lips. Shh. All this time together, and now you decide to confess your feelings? A coy smile breaks across her face. If only there was more time. But there isn't. There's no time. This isn't easy for me to say, but with you by my side, I think I can. People are counting on us. The world is counting on us. We must fulfill our duty. Tell us, Proteus, is there anything after death? Will we be together in another life? He smiles and nods. Do not fear. Death is not what you think it is, and time is like a river that leads to the sea, with tides flowing both ways. Kane turns to you, but you recoil. The thought that you have led your dearest friends to his death turns your stomach. My lord, can the two of you ever forgive me? What is there to forgive? Your loyalty has led you to your deaths. It is our honor to die, so that our people may live. Farewell. You struggle to hold back the tears and raise your hand. Kane takes it firmly and nods. Maeve places hers over the two of you and nods. Unlike you and Kane, she cannot hold back the tears, though she ignores them. Okay. No more thorns and no more mad deeps. Kane and Maeve step back. This fucking guy. Kane and Maeve step back before Proteus. They look to him, then turn back to each other, embracing his kiss. My god. With another wave of his hand, the colour of Maeve and Kane drains from their form. Within seconds, they stand before you, frozen in an eternal kiss of stone. Oh, that's nice. It's not an eternal kiss. That's like just slouched. You take a deep breath and look up as Boren before you. He gazes down at you beneath hard, stoic eyes. It is because of you our people will get a second chance. It is because of you this is not the end. I can only express my gratitude. You can by just shutting the fuck up. The Frostling lumbers over the statue of Maeve and Cain and kneels before them. You don't, they're over here. Placing one hand upon top of each of them, he drops his head and chants in deep reverberating tone. My people will not forget what happened here in this tower. Not as long as this memory stone exists. After a few moments, the Frostling rises to his feet, and turns to face Proteus. Without word, Proteus nods. A massive gust of frost and ice blasts the chamber, forcing you to shield your eyes. Until we meet again. No more useless bastard. It's taking a long ass time to die. The bodies hit the floor. When you look again, Boren is no more. We did it! It's a simple trick. You and Kayla suspended. Oh no, she's coming back. You and Kayla suspended in time by unknown means are all that remains of you and your 7 champions. Proteus now looking 20 years younger, healthier and stronger. Well, he's like 1,000 years older, so 20 years younger is like dick all. Peering deep into your eyes as if examining your very soul. Perhaps somehow since the day we first met, I was a boy and I've known that this day would come. I'm ready. For Otara, send me to where your friends have gone. Proteus turns and looks up at the Organte portal. Now twice the size it was when you first entered the chamber, you hear the first mage's thoughts in your mind. You led a band of champions from different walks of life with conflicting goals through the perilous tower. You are now a strong and capable leader. You stand before me now, ready to give your life. You're a brave and honourable man. He's not though, he just sat on a throne the whole time like a son of a bitch. Your will and life energy are truly great, but you must live. What? No! What? No. You took their lives. You can't let me leave me alone. You can't let me alone live when they have made the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah, I must. Now it's time for you to know the complete truth. Okay. Please be a cutscene. I don't want to read anymore. My voice hurts. I got the scratchy throats. At least fucking Shit Lips is still encased in ice and never to see the world again. She was just banished to the void. Here we go. Cutscene. We've done it.
So here we are. 2 minds in 1 body. You witnessed what I have done. I opened the portal and let the Organte through. The ultimate betrayal. Shadow constructs are ravaging the land, destroying everything and everyone in the path. They leave me alone, for they believe I am the ally of their masters. Yet, you must understand the reasons for my actions. For I did not lie those many years ago when you were a child and our minds touched for the first time. The world can be saved, and only you can do it. The entire world,
you can do
our
it.
Galaxy. If we let the Organte set foot on this land, they will soon ravage all the other planets in our galaxy too. The Organte passed through the bridge into our world, but they are weak. They come from a place with different laws of physics. They are disoriented, stunned. They have to assume physical bodies and need time to adjust to our energy. A lot of time. And if something has a physical shape, it can be destroyed.
Oh shit.
My actions were for that reason. My life force was the only thing blocking the bridge. And I am dying. If I were to die and they were to enter the world, they would be unopposed. They would bide their time recovering. And when they were ready, they would destroy everything. For such is their nature now, hateful and evil. I spent a long time in the presence of those beings. I understand them now in more ways than they understand themselves. They might have been a grand and noble civilization, but now only a husk remains. Their nature overpowered by the need to consume and destroy. I also understood one thing that they do not know yet. In our universe, they will not be able to transcend again. They will remain as they are now, in physical form. They will need to send their constructs to nearby stars, to absorb their energy, filter it, and feed on it slowly. Don't be fooled, however. They will awaken eventually and start rebuilding their civilization. So I am releasing your mind now. Take this body and all the knowledge I possess and escape this world, for it is already doomed. I have gathered the remaining survivors in the tower, and I will shift it across vast space to another planet, where you can settle in peace. I will transfer my consciousness to this shadow and remain here. I will walk among the Organte unnoticed, observing them and confusing them if I can, for as long as I can. You have a different task. You must rebuild the civilization and grow in strength. You must pass the knowledge of what has happened to your descendants, and they must stand vigil. When the time comes, you must be ready to return to this world and destroy the enemy once and for all. For only then can I be redeemed. Stand vigil. Watch the sky with an ever open eye. When stars dim and start to die, come swiftly, or the end follows nigh.
Jesus. That was loud. That really was the last boss fight? Can I skip this? I can. Okay. Yeah. It was pretty disappointing boss fight, right? We fought the big shadow thing that just died in like 4 seconds. And then we fought the two dudes. One was immune until we killed the first guy. And then we killed the second guy pretty quick. Like the Zerg Rush battle like 3 before that, where there was like 1 million dudes and we almost died. Was harder than that, right? And there were some battles earlier in the game that were harder than that. That's probably because we didn't have skills and shit. But yeah, one of those games that leads up, and then the final boss battle is just like, pretty disappointing. But the game as a whole was awesome. Way too much dialogue that was unnecessary. The pathing is bad. The pathing's like, that's doable because it's like, it's frustrating, but you can get there. But way too much dialogue that repeats itself. Like the lore and stuff was okay. The story I didn't think was that bad. People were like bagging on the story. I didn't think it was that bad. But they just rattled on when they didn't need to. But we pretty much guessed what happened. Seath just disappeared. No crystal run. I don't know what Seath was about. Like I liked the lore of him and stuff, and then he just showed up and disappeared. Maybe that was the side quest we didn't do. I don't know. He just disappeared. But we kind of guessed everything else. I thought maybe that we would be the final boss at the end, and Proteus would be evil. That ended up working. So we kind of guessed what was happening. What if I click resume? What happens? I can just go back. The game, like the combat, the game overall, I liked. It's just, yeah, the dialogues and stuff weren't 100% necessary for a lot of it. Where are we? We're here. Yeah, so you can just go back and do all the shit you didn't do if you wanted to. I can't seem to go back home either. Maybe we have to go to one of the teleporters first. But yeah, combat really good. Really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Dialogue, not so much. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, we're not going to continue doing anything here. We can't seem to go back to the tower for some reason, which is interesting. Entrance, the Sentinel level. We literally, you know what? It is kind of right. We now need to go all the way back to the bottom to get to the entrance. We can't actually go back home. That's hilarious. So you guys were right in that as well. You literally have to walk all the way back up. That's funny. Anyway, that's it for Tower of Time. We'll be going on to Oxygen Not Included tomorrow. We'll give that a stream, or a couple of hours at least, see if people are liking it. People aren't liking it, we'll change to something else. But for now, that is it. Black Boy, you're the only one here, so I'll see you tomorrow. You were right. Yeah, you and Josh were 100% right. Everyone watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. But that is it for Tower of Time. Let me know what you thought of it as well. If you agreed with our thoughts and stuff, or if you had different ones. Let me know in the comments. But either way, I'll see you tomorrow. And that's it. Goodbye!